Domo, welcome everybody. Today we are playing the Honk Star Rails. Yeah. So to basically recap, when I did my charity stream, I was like, what could I play for a really long time? I was like, oh yeah, I haven't played Honkai Star Rail in a really long time. And so while I did my charity stream, someone gave me money to buy characters, and so I did. And so I built them. And so now today I will continue the story with those characters to show, so the person gets their money's worth and show, yeah, I made your money good, don't worry about it. So yeah, Domo Logator, Domo Arditto, Domo Burb, welcome everybody, hello. But yeah, one problem to my plan though. Yeah, I will play with the toys you buy for me. Yeah, it's like if you buy me games or make me roll gacha or whatever, I will make your money's worth out of it the best I can. But yeah, one minor problem. This guy's bugged. The game got its latest patch, and this guy's a shielder, and his shield doesn't work like it's supposed to. Oops! So I'm just gonna have to fucking work with it. Oh fucking wow! Yeah, by all means lurk. Yeah, he's buggered. So yeah, last time, this was like a month ago. Let me see if I can remember what happened. We're in a dream matrix thing. Yeah, it is some bad luck. We were in some dream matrix thing. People died. We went on a date with a cute girl. She also died, but since it's a dream, it's not like she died in real life, so she's probably fine. And then this guy was like, hey, yeah, I think it ended with, like, Robin being in this bathtub or something. That's really all I remember. Yeah, the cheeseburger and fries. That'll be $40.
Your eyes aren't deceiving you. It's her. The famous singer, Robin.
But how is that possible?
Well, first of all, can I just say that this had nothing to do with me? I'm just an unlucky bystander here.
Yeah, I picked the boy. I usually pick the boys.
If you don't believe me, just ask anyone in the Bloodhound family. They hate me and they hate the IPC, so they'd never lie.
Have I tried Zenless Zone Zero? No. I thought about it, but then I was talked out of it.
The most basic.
Like, I usually let my friends play games first, and then they come back to me on whether or not it's worth playing. Yeah, I have too many gotchas already. It's like I said, I'm only coming back to this just because someone gave me money. If they hadn't given me money, I would have ended my Honkai adventure with that charity stream.
Anyone inside a family dream, any person in distress will be forcibly awakened and safely returned to reality.
Not that it's like I'm being forced against my will or anything. I do actually want to see the story, because the story is actually interesting, but I would have just played it on my own. I wouldn't have streamed it.
Together to construct an unbreakable defensive line.
That's all I mean.
Breaking through this line of defense to create.
And then once I caught up with the story, I would have just uninstalled it, and that would have been it.
Not even a memo keeper could do that without the family's permission. Who could have done it, friend?
Three times if you're being held hostage. Okay.
The girl who calls herself
I'm sending Morse code.
Ranger.
You got that?
An emanator who hides her true identity. Ifrit's death was a foregone conclusion. And Robin? Her misfortune was staring right at her.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, ah.
Who will be the next to die?
That's just one side of the story, I guess.
It's fine. Listen to your gut. Building trust always takes time. And I'm willing to wait.
Sir, I trust you as far as I can throw you.
I hope you realize that wherever that legacy is concerned, covert plans are already underway throughout Penacony. Everyone's got their own agenda. Careful you don't get stuck on the wrong
No more
side.
welcome. Yeah, pretty much.
If I were you,
Trying to catch up with the honks.
After all,
Like, I built characters, so I'm showing them off. Even though one of them is bugged.
Shadows, right?
Though the fashion
Who's
game
to
is
say
very
there
fun.
isn't an even deeper conspiracy lurking beneath the surface.
Oh, hi, pretty lady.
Memo keeper.
Not the
I think
pretty
our
hot
little
lady
deal
I
is
have, but a pretty
finished.
lady regardless.
Aventurine is telling the truth. This memory is a real one, and there's no sign of any distortion grafting on.
The IPC is not the garden, and there are real limits to what they can actually do. But you know all this.
Yeah, they do know how to make the waifus.
Friend, let's not beat around the bush here. The thing is, I want to reach out
But
personally
yeah, summon
to team up
everybody.
with Acheron. I told you, I'm just not interested in scrambling for the legacy.
And I'll
I
hydrate
just came to
Uwu.
Penacony for work.
Open my
I'm here
water
to
bottle.
retrieve
Ow.
some lost property for the IPC,
Ugh.
if you catch my drift. I'm talking ownership of this
There we go.
frontier prison. This has all become a bad debt thanks to the cancer of all worlds. The IPC has tried sitting down for negotiations time and again, but the family wouldn't even take our call. You have no idea how difficult these people are to deal with. Put it this way. They've hushed up the existence of death before, so they can definitely cover up any news about Robin's death. It'll just quietly float off like a bubble and pop. Nobody ever
It's like-
being the wiser.
Get to the world is
That's not fair,
humans!
right?
Like, maybe
So-
the real cancer was the humans we met along the
I
way.
need your
What kind
I
of
have
help?
But only one goal.
It's like, well,
Families from
they have the
doors
mouth
and
flap
high
movements
walls.
for
And to tear the whole
it,
thing
the
down,
original
I have to dig out a
country.
few chunks
Why
first.
would they go through the time and effort of
Once I find a
changing
weak point,
the lip
IPC
flap
will
movements to
have
match
plenty of
a different
means.
language? Too much
Now we
time.
have our chance. So long as we can get to
This
the
game
truth
was
behind her death,
originally
we can
from
have
China.
justice for Robin.
So, I'm sure if you
While
listen to
also
this in
gaining a
Chinese, it would match
valuable
up
bargaining
perfectly.
chip for bringing the family to the table. Truly a once-in-a-blue-moon opportunity. I've been investigating and making lots of friends all over Penacony precisely for this very moment. This tragic news would be extremely bad for the family, so they'll be doing everything they can to stop it leaking, especially to the IPC. But I trust that there are still a few factions that remain exceptions, and that's why I need you all. The reputation of the Astral Express precedes you, and the Harmony will give you the fairest of appraisals. You get to find out really what happened and seek justice, and I get to put it toward completing my mission for the IPC. It's what you call a win-win situation.
Okay, bet. You want to take advantage of the family's trust in
Don't
us?
worry, just head back and talk things over with your companions. That navigator is really smart. She must understand the value of this deal. Look, here's my contact details. If you come to any conclusions, call me. Oh, and take this. A thorough investigation can always use a little more funding. Don't mention it. So long, friend. I really
Like,
am
is he
looking
bribing
forward
us?
to uncovering
I
the
think we're
truth
being
about
bribed.
with everyone.
Aventurine just sauntered off. He really doesn't mean to force it, but something still seems off.
What now? What are your plans?
Black Swan. What is she thinking?
Maybe she's not thinking at all. Maybe she just head empty.
On the surface, this doesn't look like a bad
Domo
deal
Ikajo,
for
welcome. How you doing?
But Aventurine is a shrewd merchant whose scheme won't just be as simple as it appears to be. He doesn't know about Miss Firefly yet. But, judging by your reaction, he may have noticed something going on, and deliberately shifted topics to the truth of death.
Yeah, true sickness.
Pull you in line with his way of thinking.
True head
That's
empty.
quick thinking and very sound logic. Aventurine is no fool, and working with him definitely has its dangers.
Yeah, for Firefly's sake, we must get to the bottom of this. We gotta save our girlfriend.
It's something I agree on.
Think of the G-Bod rad
Anyway,
doll.
be
Fair
careful
enough.
out there. There's only one way to blaze a trail.
It's like when I asked her to draw the emote, I gave her the flailing Kermit gif as a reference, and this is what I got.
As for the other questions,
Did Death kill
I'm not
Robin?
sure the two cases were committed by the same culprit, but that massive wound looked like its winged blade. We've all witnessed it in action before. Plus, it seems unlikely that there would be two lethal entities loose in the dreamscape.
You think this is connected to Acheron?
Sorry, I can't answer that question. That ranger is shrouded in mystery.
Yeah, Dancy Leafy.
I'm afraid no one is capable of providing an answer. But without a doubt, she is the most special guest at this banquet.
Domo Vicente,
Like Aventurine
welcome.
said just then,
Just in time, we just
it's
got
best to keep
started.
your distance from her.
Have you noticed anything else
Two
unusual?
victims appearing one after the other in a very short time span, in and of itself, that's very unusual. Two possibilities. The collapse of Penacony's dreamscape has started speeding up, making death extremely agitated and weakening the family's protections. Or everything has been planned out and executed by someone. If someone has
Maybe both.
chosen these victims deliberately, first a stowaway, then a family celebrity, then this murderer's motives are worth thoroughly chewing over.
Yeah, chew 'em like
It's
bubblegum.
all happened so quickly, I can only make
Yum,
a
yum, yum.
conjecture. After leaving here, go have a chat with your companions. I hope you can clarify the source of this confusion.
Or chew like Chimkin. Black Swan leads you through the chaotic dreamscape.
Come, this way. It's a short walk. Don't get lost.
Okay, pretty lady. Who is this?
Forth,
Oh,
the gleam of old blades.
oh, I got a sticker.
This way. This is where we part ways. All of this is like a nightmare. Unfortunately, the remembrance doesn't lie. What we just saw is the reality that happened. And it won't fade from our minds just because we wake up. But follow your heart and don't be afraid. We all walk through this world casting shadows of different lengths. And ultimately, all we leave behind are precious memories. Hold on just a sec.
Black Swan gently touches the root of your ear, leaving a cool
There
sensation.
you go.
Ooh.
A small parting gift. If one day you unfortunately fall into the deep waters of the memory zone, and there's no memo keeper to join you,
It's like, yeah, cool card, thanks, but
on my behalf.
why'd you have
I
to
also pay great
gently
attention
touch my
to the
ear, be
ways of
like,
the world.
is this your card?
Just to think it's apology for me for hiding something from you.
Thanks.
Then, I've something private to take care of regarding that Galaxy Ranger. Let's leave things there, shall we? What fascinating memories will you bring for me next time we meet? I sincerely look forward to them.
Okay, pretty lady. Yeah, you still at the hotel in the dreamscape? Have you run into trouble? Yeah, it's like everyone's like, oh god, what's happening? I'm done. Where do you want to be? It's great that you're safe. That lady didn't do anything bad, did she? No, she pulled a card behind my ear. I'm sorry about what happened to Firefly. The scene has been cordoned off by the family. We're wrapping up negotiations with some family delegates. Let's meet somewhere near the Clocky statue later. Okay.
A family rep. Is Himiko okay?
Like, I got hit by these cars last time. I already got the achievement. I gotta get over to Clocky. we go.
So much has happened. I should take a moment to gather my thoughts and wait for everyone to arrive.
Yeah, we can wait. We got a minute. Some time ago, deep in memory zone.
Perish on that blade now, Ranger.
Do you still dream, Hunter? Of those slain by your hand?
Alright, well, that was a go. Days ago, Everflame Mansion. Oh, hi!
It appears the outcome has already been determined.
You're still alive. As are you. You still have room to make a choice. Leave the music box behind. And then go.
Choice. The bloody trail of the destruction leaves no room for hesitation.
The Taurus Fire Demon. Even if you sacrifice your life for that eon, you won't get special treatment.
Yeah, it's like, ah, yes, the off-screen of all time. It's like, yeah, how'd she even find this guy? Why is she pointing a sword at him? What's going on?
We come from the fire.
Like, ah, so she too is a hunter. Fantastic, we have so much in common.
We spread, burn, and destroy until all the kindling has burned out and we leave only ashes on the ground. Burning forms the entire life of a fire demon. From the beginning to the end. We are born to die. Just
Domo Vivi, welcome, just in time for, whatever this is.
all things are created for the destruction.
Your companions don't seem to think so. They fight for your chance at survival.
They are my children, and just as I was, they are flames that have yet to burn white hot. They're still young, and I don't blame them. But my flames are faint, and time is running out. Can you see the planet of festivities in the distance? I plan to bring purgatory with me there, and before that, I must surpass you.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Why?
Because on the path they have forged, you have traveled farther than I have. Emanator, you cannot hide your true identity. Draw that sword, for we shall indeed remain here, bound to fight a decisive battle to the death, for I choose this.
So you have chosen death. Congratulations, you won your life.
Tense, but brief. To cravenly cling to life is to endure an endlessly prolonged existence.
Even if the answer turns out to be your own destruction.
What is important is not the answer, but that it exists, just as you exist. Everything exists to be destroyed. Emanators are no different. Just as even sweet dreams may be born of the void, the so-called...
Like, I love how it's like, oh yeah, Sweet Dreams, Penacony, you know, the place with all the murders going on? Yeah, sure.
to happen.
All right. I accept.
You shall witness the most brilliant and intense fire in existence. May this flame illuminate the farthest reaches of your bottomless dream.
A bottomless dream. Yes, that's right. But you've made one small mistake. This blade remains in its scabbard not out of pity or scorn. It's a personal secret that I don't want to disclose, but perhaps out of reciprocity.
She says this as her hand gently rests on the hilt of the sword.
I'll reveal the truth to you. The hunt is not the path I truly follow.
She just likes the thrill of the hunt.
Be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world. I still see them in my dreams. Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet.
She's like, I'm not gonna kill you today.
My time.
I'll just kill you another
I've seen many
day.
clever disguises that can conceal appearances, but they can never cover up who a person really is. And you're no different. You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but why? Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
You know, Elio,
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
my script has always been brief. Other than that, anything beyond that is unnecessary. He knows my nature. There is but a single destiny from which no one can escape. And until then, I hold the privilege of choice.
Ah, like in the visual novels where you make the choices, but you get the same ending no matter what. Great!
This. So it's time for me to inquire. Who exactly are you?
Not your enemy, perhaps.
That's not what I asked.
I don't deserve your curiosity. Loners wandering the cosmos always have their secrets. Take me. I've also been wanted by the IPC, so it's little wonder I know something about the Stellaron Hunters. That's all. Maybe I can help.
What reason would you have for doing that?
'Cause she can.
I tend to forget things. Which is why,
Like,
rather than
pretty
memories,
lady
I'm
wants to help
accustomed
you.
to
Don't
using
question it.
emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. So, I know who is inside that cold armor. How about it? Ready to take off that armor and sit down for a talk?
It's not yet time. I don't need help. But I
Like,
can
when will
give
it be
you a
time?
suggestion
I see
that
time
would make
everywhere
things
on the
better for
clockies,
you and
but
me.
it's never time.
If your goal is the
Domo Cosmic,
Watchmaker's
welcome. There
legacy,
you are. How you doing?
then go look into the family. Not only are they covering up the existence of death, but they're burying the past and the truth about what happens inside the dreamscape.
Like, ah.
Already on it.
Doing okay? Well, that's
The
good.
Astral Express
Okay is good.
is no enemy of yours.
Better than bad.
I know that. I just never expected to hear you say it. What's next then? The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan. Will you go look for him?
No need for that. No harm in mentioning that Elio's only given me one instruction. Get all of the Astral Express to track down the Grand Legacy. I tried settling this in an easier and more direct way. But as you can see, here I am, confronting you. I failed. Can't ever go against the script.
The so-called impossible is merely something that has yet to happen. That said, before we split, can I ask you one more thing? Is there anything else in your script about me? I'd like to know what kind of footnote I get to leave in that future foreseen by destiny.
There she goes with the red text again. Ah!
Unfortunately,
Why she say I with quotations?
came up.
What does it mean?
I knew it.
Hang on. I
Don't. What?
Your first question was, do you still have dreams about everyone who died because of you? I don't. Never have.
Well, so much for that.
I was born without the ability to dream. I live for this cold, harsh reality. For a little light. And to burn. To keep on burning. Until I turn to ash. So, I really envy you.
Is that so? And you're already living in the waking world.
It's like, nope, no dreams for you. You be a robot and kill things. Present day. Golden hour.
We heard about Miss Firefly from Black Swan. But we never expected Miss Robin to...
I'm sorry that I couldn't be with you then.
Reality cruises on in serenity, while undercurrents bubble up from the dreamscape. Just like that memo keeper said. Stay strong, everyone. We can still do what we can for them. Starting with finding the murderer.
Let's recap everything then. The Trailblazer just reminded me of something. March, do you remember what that family rep who negotiated with us said?
Indeed, we trust that the Nameless has nothing to do with this. And we also beg each of you to help assist the family in verifying the identity of the deceased. That's how it was put, in reference to Miss Firefly.
Looking back, he seemed a little evasive at the time. And he also failed to mention anything about the earlier murder, too.
The family's planning on covering up all news about Miss Robin's death. If news gets out, Penacony's
Well, they
going to
can't hide her
into a
death forever.
bloodbath.
Eventually people are gonna be like, hey, where is
The
she?
murderer that followed closely after was
It's like,
obviously
when's she
in
gonna perform her
anticipation.
songs? When's
The
she gonna
family
release
had
her new
tried to
album?
advance
Nobody
to
just
their
be like,
advantage by bringing
she's on break.
reinforcements from outside.
She's on hiatus.
The
Don't
charity
worry about it.
festival is nearly here. They must be snowed under.
Yeah, she graduated.
And they also Firefly's murder had so many witnesses that it couldn't be covered up. So they went with the flow and let more people on the scene to control the situation. After all, the nature of the two murders is fundamentally different. The family's first protective
Yeah,
measure
she's-
should be against malicious
She's
actors
hanging out with
among
your
the
mom.
guests,
She's having a
such as that
lovely little
IPC
tea party.
envoy.
Yeah, he really is up to no
All the
good.
while accusing that Galaxy Ranger.
Are we missing the forest for the trees here? I always felt that Aventurine's reasons for accusing Miss Acheron were highly subtle. Can we believe him?
At this point, I'm afraid the only ones we can trust are ourselves.
Look, let's try to gather intel first and then list all the possible outcomes we can. Then we go through them, eliminating contradictions one by one. The fewer facts remaining, the closer we are to the truth. I've still got this sense of foreboding. It's like we're stuck in a whirlpool, spinning around that legacy even after everything that's happened.
This time we're playing the
Swirling
role of
around like an
detective.
Uzumaki.
But before we start, what are we going to say to the family and Aventurine?
As I see things, the family harbors no ill will towards the Astral Express. If they didn't trust the crew, they wouldn't have casually commissioned outsiders to investigate a case that's, in all likelihood, a scandal. Plus, this is the family's turf. Teaming up with them should make things easier for us in the future. As for that Aventurine, well, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
He's complex. He deliberately slow-played his
It's like
hand
she
during
died in the dream, but not in
negotiations
real
while running
life.
circles around us all
So
the
I'm
while.
like, couldn't they just...
He appealed convincingly to
Make
both
another one?
reason and emotion.
Or did she die in
It
real
wasn't
life?
forced, but
I don't even know anymore.
intent was obvious. Still, it's good to have
Like,
context
Firefly
and
we know
all
is
this
fine.
uncertainty.
But that's all we really know.
Aventurine showed
What happened
his
with Robin?
skills, and
I don't
as far as
know.
our interests are aligned, he
I guess
can
we'll find
become a
out.
reliable ally. We also need to keep a certain distance from the family. Never let them get too close. Teaming up with the IPC helps balance that out. If either side makes a move, we have the option to pull out.
So you suggest accepting Aventurine's proposal to team up?
Yes. It's risky, but we can only wait until both sides have played their cards before making any further judgments.
I get why, but there's a whole lot of bad guys and girls around here, and I'm worried about getting stabbed in the back. He's been bullied a few times now, and I can't stand it anymore.
Like, oh, she's looking out for us. It's fine. Let's focus on the big picture for now.
Forget about it. Just let me keep an eye on him. If that doesn't work, we can
It's like,
just
no,
turn
I
the
don't
tables
want
and
March
use it
7 to bully
instead.
me. She'd probably cry.
Could you please reply to Aventurine? Everyone, take this time to put together your thoughts.
Yeah, let's collaborate. We've decided to accept the request for collaboration. Wonderful, your response came faster than I expected. From now on, we'll all be in this together. Here's a small something for our upcoming partnership. Thanks, boss. Wowee. That's so generous of you, boss. Thanks. Oops, I pressed end too early. Here's a little extra just for good luck with this new gig. Just as I anticipated, the family's going to sweep Robin's case under the rug for as long as they can, so her case is only a secret between us. But the other case, that depends on what excuses they have prepared for you guys. I'll take my leave for now, and I look forward to an outstanding performance from you guys.
Looks like Aventurine
Thanks,
is
boss.
happy with this outcome.
Aventurine's goal is to try and recapture Penacony for IPC.
It's like, hey, boss,
To do
can I have the
this,
credits,
he'll have to
please?
bring down the family in its entirety to create a big enough chance. The existence of death will be covered up by the family. So how does he plan on taking them down? It's gotta be something important enough that everyone will notice. But it also can't be anything too out in the open.
Hotel?
An attack on the hotel guests? Unlikely. Penacony's guests include quite a few bigwigs known throughout the whole cosmos. People who not even the IPC would dare take lightly. Aventurine is a shrewd merchant, and there's no way he doesn't know that.
Then I have no idea.
I'm just speculating. In any case, we have
Because
to
I
be
figure if I go down the
careful
list, she's gonna
handling
just be like,
Aventurine.
no, no,
He's skilled at
no,
reading people
no.
and discerning the right moment to strike. He's clearly a born gambler if he's willing to go all in to win.
Alright, how about, Welts? Your thoughts.
Aventurine said something that concerns
Penny for your
me.
thoughts.
He accused
A welt
that
for a
Galaxy
welt.
Ranger of killing Robin without any evidence whatsoever, but said nothing about her connection to that memory zone meme or why he was stalking you. It was a groundless accusation, which only serves to make him seem more suspicious.
But why?
Maybe Aventurine's goal was never to gain our trust. Maybe he wanted to foster a feeling of enmity towards Acheron and make the situation more volatile. Two birds, one stone. However, I asked Don Hung back on the Express to confirm that story about the Annihilation Gang and the lost messages. It wasn't something that Aventurine made up out of thin air. You've met her many times now. What's your impression of Miss Acheron?
She's, Yeah, it's like railed. She's very powerful? What? Weird. I can't seem to remember.
That fits the stereotype of a Galaxy Ranger to a T.
It's like, but I do remember.
Predictable and fond
What are you
of
talking
being
about?
alone. No
Of
wonder
course
she's
I would
suspicious.
remember the pretty lady. How could I forget? I'm literally her right now. What are your thoughts?
I hope it's not too soon to bring it up, but I feel like Miss Robin isn't actually dead, but that she's still alive and well. Somewhere. That everything's just some horrible prank, because aren't we supposed to be inside a dream? How could someone die in a beautiful dreamscape like this? Shouldn't only good things happen here?
Well, you see, this is when it becomes a nightmare.
Whenever I see the Grand Theater, I just can't stop all these thoughts from flooding my head.
Do you think the family's behind all this?
No. After all, they've brought everyone this sleepy dreamscape, which everyone loves. I just feel like I'm starting to understand them less and less. Everyone's still having a great time out there on the streets. Nobody knows what's happened. It's all so unreal. As if Firefly, Miss Robin, and us we're all outsiders from another world.
We are.
What a mess. I really want a nice cool drink
It's
of
like
soda to help me calm down.
We are though. We're from space.
And I'd be just like everyone else out on the streets.
It's like, March, are you okay?
Green doesn't need anything else. Let's turn our attention to the family's assignment for now. Himiko, what do you think?
Among our current clues, the two murders that he witnessed are the most directly connected. I suggest starting here. One thing I'm curious about is, if a person dies in a dream, what happens to them in real life? Seeing as we're at the family's behest, why not pop back out to reality and verify Miss Firefly's situation?
Finally, Himiko's asking the real questions here. The smart, beautiful woman is asking the questions I want answers to. Finally! It's like, what happened in the real world? Like, what's going on?
Investigate those, and we can
It's like,
up again later.
Because if they died in the dream, but they're fine in real life, can't you just, like, make another body or something? Like, I want to know what's going on, but we haven't gotten the answers. We should go check. We've just been fucking around this entire time.
Oh well. Take care then, Mr. Yang.
I will. Keep in touch. Honored guest, could you come out for a second?
Hello? Oh, hi. It's the pretty lady! Woo!
I'd be embarrassed too, getting stared at like that.
Forgive me. My name is Welt Yang. I'm one of the crew members on the Astral Express. I believe you've met my colleagues.
Welt.
Is there something about my name?
First, don't you want to know my name?
I already do, Miss Acheron. You're a prominent figure in Penacony.
Acheron.
What are
Acheron.
they saying about me?
Acheron.
Some
Acheron,
claim that
macaron.
you're the real culprit behind these murders. That the Annihilation Gang's tragic fate at the banquet was a result of your blade. And that you're now attempting to unleash another bloodbath on Penacony.
The Annihilation Gang.
Ifrit of Everflame Mansion.
Acheron the Archon. Yeah, no, not in this game. Your name is Raiden.
Heroic pathstrider. Not even a villain should be disparaged like this.
From Metal
What's
Gear.
more, there were plenty of suspects invited. Do they really think that a blade is more dangerous than that black hole you're wielding?
Keen intuition. Not even the family managed to point out the truth behind this cane. So you must surely know, Miss Acheron, that peering into a black hole is not a wise move. As a potential threat, Your knowledge of us has reached uncomfortable depths. Reveal your true identity and intentions. Otherwise, brace yourself for gravitational disintegration.
Is he threatening to kill her? Like,
That
right
shouldn't be
here,
necessary.
out in public?
But if it
He's
makes
like,
the name
hey,
less offensive, I'll be happy to abide.
submit, or I will fucking blow up your atoms.
Believe it or not, Galaxy Ranger.
You could do that.
Those are the names I go by to this very day. My trip to Penacony is solely to fulfill an old, final request. I'm here for the Watchmaker's legacy. And that's it. I think I've been honest enough.
Still unwilling to reveal your true identity?
He's like, that's not good
Not
enough.
that I don't want to. It's just that I can't. I've come so far, and I can't sum up all of that in just a few words.
Please do!
Everyone has their own unspeakable past. Secrets that they don't want to be revealed. And I won't be asking any more questions, such as why the Astral Express is roaming around the cosmos with a Stellaron on board. Is he okay? That memo keeper didn't do anything, right?
No, we're fine. We're
He's
pretty
fine.
we're pretty peachy.
Let's stick with the topic. Gaining my trust all depends on how much you're willing to reveal.
I've run around many different Penacony dreamscapes just to try and find that legacy. And during this period, I came into contact with quite a few guests. In the process, I gradually came to realize the secret of Penacony may be closely related to the Trailblaze. That's why I've come to ask for your help. I don't have enough proof yet, but I'd like to speculate something. The source of all tragedy lies within the family. If you could trust me, we could find the proof to support this claim together. Mr. Yang.
So
I
take
think
down the
you've come to
mafia?
same conclusion,
Let's
haven't
take
you?
down the mafia. Sure, why not? What's the worst that could
Let's
happen?
leave it at that. For now, I'll choose to believe that you bear no hostility. Share your findings with me and me alone. I don't want vague conjecture to interfere with other people's judgments before we find solid proof.
Mm-hmm. By the way, would you like something to drink? Before we go, how about 2 cups of Wake the Heck Up? No, 4 cups.
Dang, she can hold her
Conversation
drink.
Coming up will last forever.
It's like she's ready to get cronked. All right. At the same time, hotel in the real
I've been
world.
watching her closely for a while now, and the first invitation was in the banquet hall of the hotel. She just sat in one corner, keeping silent, chugging down a couple cups of Wake the Heck Up. I told her it's a pungent, bitter beverage, not the taste of sweet dreams. Only for people allergic to Soul Glad. And she said,
Really? But I don't taste any difference at all between them.
She's an alcoholic. No!
the guest rooms are charmingly minimalist.
I can fix her!
An aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron. It's a cinch. This music box. The invitation received by the Annihilation Gang. There are latent memories that linger on it yet. You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know much, and I can predict even more. With some help, the dead can be made to speak. The Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you. What exactly happened to them? Well, let me reveal all.
Yeah, by all means, elaborate.
Gradation 12. Dreamscape 12. Father, I dedicate this to you.
Well done, Dubra. Wherever they go, shall be met by annihilation.
There it is, It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one is probably his progeny. This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted.
Hey, I have a question. Who is she even talking
What
to?
happened next
I just
is-
realized, like, who is she even talking to? Is she talking to herself?
They sought refuge in a land of sleep.
It's like we just switched the Black Swan being in a room talking. It's like
Away
the player? Yeah, probably. I guess. A little meta, but okay.
children of the flame. This marks your rite of passage.
She won't be necessary. I alone am enough.
When have those on the path of destruction feared death?
The Everflame Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people, they have no idea what lies in wait ahead of them. Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need to be delicate. In fact, I think I'd better go all out.
All out? What does that mean?
What happened?
Well, whatever she tried, it sounds like it
The
failed.
memory after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. That's a fact, and that's how it should have gone. But along the way, it's like it's been erased. Who's done this?
It's like when someone records on top of a VHS.
Who are you?
It's... No. Is this not a memory?
Oh, a memo keeper. Do you serve the Garden of Recollection? Or the Cremators? My name is Constance. A pleasure to meet you. We were supposed to meet in Penacony and spend an unforgettable time together.
What was that supposed to mean?
But
Were you supposed to have one of those, Tinder hookups?
Dahlia's not welcome on the banquet star, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony.
Yeah, the cremators. Yeah.
I know what you're looking for. Want her secret? I can give it to you, and then you can enjoy the banquet for me. I wish you unforgettable memories.
Quite the emphasis on unforgettable.
Oh. A phone. Wanna listen in?
Sure. At this moment, on the other side. Wait, what? We're switching to whose point of view? Adventurines? What?
Under the watchful guidance of the
We keep
Marketing
bouncing
Development
between
Department,
POVs.
and in accordance with the Interstellar Peace Charter, the independent Sigonian sovereignty has hereby been established and shall take a legislative seat at the Interstellar Congress. The formation of the Sigonian sovereignty is of great historical significance to the Sigonia system. This move puts an end to the planet's long and bloody history, turning the sensational Kataka-Avgin extinction event into a distant memory.
Cool?
Sigonia 4 is located in an unclaimed zone at the intersection of the Denise, Prothean, and Dorneau star clusters. The planet's surface environment is known for
That
being
might have been
extremely
one of the
harsh,
first planets we went to,
posing the
actually.
threat
Was
of
it?
impact
I think it
from
was.
small-scale
That was like way
celestial
back.
objects. This is why very few intelligent species have made this planet their home, dividing themselves into several tribes to eke out nomad lifestyles as they struggle to survive the arid desert wilderness. They have developed their own
Yeah, let me
folk
see.
beliefs that are independent of the Eon belief system.
No, it wasn't that planet. It's like
Sigonia.
the first planet was Gerillo. Never mind. It's
All the gods.
like wrong planet.
Land of rock, but not water. Lightning, but not rain. Blood, but not tears. You beat us with your falling stars. You lash us with wind and storm. You chew us up with the cracked earth. You promised us a land of honey, yet yoked us beneath a sword of bitterness. Oh, Gaiathra Triclops, if thou can hear me, please open up thy 3 eyes and gaze upon this child.
Why are we suddenly talking in thousands these?
Father,
What year was this?
my child was still sleeping in my belly. And where my husband went, I too soon must go. I don't ask for a peaceful death. Just for you to tell me, does the baby swaddled sweetly asleep? Does he dream of his mother's heartbeat and the sound of falling rain? Please tell me whether this life is all just a fleeting dream. Otherwise, why would this child be born to face impending death?
It's like because everyone dies eventually? It do just be like that?
It's raining.
Hard to say. Mainstream English dropped thee and thou early enough they were including the Bible to sound fancy, but some dialects keep using them up till a few decades ago. Fair enough.
Raining.
It's raining. It's true. Those outworlders weren't lying to us. They really did.
I'm wondering, is that Aventurine as a little baby?
We can leave here.
Looking all soft and plump as a little baby.
Back home. Gaiathra Triclops. You came. Do you hear that? Thank you. Thank you.
It's like, why are you talking about her like she's a chicken you're about to roast? I don't know.
Listen. This is the sound of rain.
He's just a cute plump baby. I don't
The
know.
sky also sent down a gift
Got
like
them
this
chubby
from
cheeks.
Gaiathra. Such a lucky child. Such a blessed child. Just like your name. A gift from them to Avgen. My boy.
My boy.
May the goddess Gaiathra close her eyes 3 times. Keep your blood eternally pulsing. Let your journey be forever peaceful. And your schemes forever concealed.
What?
Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha.
It's like she was blessing him to become a terrible person. Yeah, it's like,
Time to
yeah,
wake
it's like, how is it that your schemes and your lies are never found out? Be a terrible person. Go for it, child.
I must have felt too much soul glad. Didn't expect you to be back so soon. How is it? Find anything?
Just as you guessed. Nobody outside knows about Robin's death. There aren't even baseless conspiracy theories. They're still streaming the rehearsal for her ceremony, using a stand-in, I guess. They must be dreaming.
Literally.
Of course. Who could imagine that death would actually descend upon the idyllic dream created by the family? Let alone that the victim would be the female lead of the Charmony Festival. To be honest with you, I didn't believe it. I even tested it a few times myself, until I discovered that I couldn't actually die. Whenever there's any danger, I'm forced awake by the dream pool, and it's all as if everything were just a nightmare. That's why.
What do you mean you tested it? How? Where'd you do it?
Then you must have
I think that
heard
just
about the
implies that
movie.
you can't just unalive yourself
When
in the
I
dream.
graciously deigned to establish connections with the Oak family on your behalf, they were quite in a pitiful state of disarray. Besides Robin, there was another body. I don't know the exact details, just that it was a stowaway.
2 murder cases? I told you something seemed off about the Nameless. He must have come across the other one. This murderer is a psycho. And I have to say, the case does represent an opportunity. We can leverage the family's malfeasance and let the IPC use this as a reason to intervene. It's just that their trickery runs deeper than I thought. Robin's stand-in was all ready to go. These 2
Yeah, they probably had a backup just in case. Like, oh, she can't perform? Well, we'll just get someone else to pretend to be her. Yes, we know there's a rule against doing that. We're the family. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
So, I gotta be careful.
Incredible gambler.
Just have them up on
Have
stage
you
lip syncing.
already
It's fine.
exhausted your
It's like
limited
VTubing. Just
repertoire
get someone else to pilot the
so
model.
soon?
There are plenty of chips, but it'd be best to choose carefully. The most straightforward has to be Robin. Remember? That masked fool once told me to find a mute as a friend.
Am I the mute?
Robin is what she calls the mute. She has lost her voice, and while most people can't pick up on it...
Okay, Robin's the mute. I thought I would be the mute because I'm supposed to be a silent protagonist or whatever, but sure.
Rather by the resonance of the harmony. If that girl hadn't gone hoarse from singing practice, there'd only be one possibility. Something was up with the family. Or Robin herself. To get to the bottom of this, I tried every way I could to meet her. But she died. Right before my very eyes.
A complete and utter loss. Incidentally, it seems to have resulted in your rather undignified arrival on the interrogation stand. There were eyewitnesses at the scene, and the family, in their graciousness, has tentatively accepted your alibi. However, for the foreseeable future, you shall, regrettably, find yourself under the vigilant watch of the hounds.
Well, things aren't looking too optimistic, Doctor. I'm starting to break out in a cold sweat.
I don't think we've met the hounds yet. I forget. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Comeback, given how things are.
A probability? Yes, it exists, but it verges on the infinitesimal. To phrase it in a manner more befitting the vernacular of Penacony, you're dreaming. But if you simply can't control yourself and want to try your hand, then there just so happens to be a suitable candidate. That man wants to see you again.
Who?
Sunday.
The guy who currently has a banner right now.
Is this a public hearing or a private trial?
Not that it would really be worth rolling him at this point. I already have so many imaginary characters. I have like 4 imaginary characters.
Messenger.
I have more imaginary characters than any of my other characters.
Oh, that's great. It's all great. You see, the dead can't talk, but the living can. Ratio, I'm convinced now that there must be something wrong inside the family. Oh, just you wait and see. Batman's sister has died. He can't sit on his hands. Well, without any further ado, let's set off.
He can't sit on his hands, but can he sit on his
The
wings?
show is about to begin.
We're here. The Dewlight Pavilion is the Oak family's fortress and a place where heads of the families meet to discuss great plans for Penacony.
A fortress? I like this metaphor. I dealt with the warlords of the Amanicus star system not long ago, and their synchronized orbital manor wasn't this heavily.
Wait, so am I given like a temporary party?
This mansion normally belongs
Because I see
to
chests and
Sunday,
stuff everywhere. Are they gonna
and
make
is
me go
very
through this
befitting
as
of
them?
the Without his express invitation, the likes of ordinary guests would never grace these grounds in their lifetimes. Look around while you still have this moment of...
Hey, Doc, whose side are you on anyway?
Who's to say I won't sell you out?
We'll see. When we meet the authoritarian master of the Oak family, I'll pry an answer out of him.
Follow me and I'll bring you to his parlor. Hold your tongue and let me deal with the members of the family.
Okay, finally I could do things. Yeah, you will have the chance to progress the story from other characters' POV. Domo people, welcome. How you doing? Yeah, I'll hydrate. You know, I'm playing Honkais. After like a half-hour cutscene, I could finally do things again. Check the thing if you need to change. Okay, whatever. Like, I might as well get his section done. I'm here. Yo, what up, boy?
Hey, you two! That's a place of business. No intrigue.
I was requested by Mr. Sunday to bring him the suspect. My name is Ratio. He should have mentioned it to you.
Oh, I remember you. Veritas Ratio. Your punch virtual particle clock is impressive.
Excuse me?
The one on your head. Of course, it's nothing compared to my full pocket dimensional annihilating power armor of the Mobile Knights.
Boy, what are you talking about?
Right. And as I mentioned, that fantasy raiment of yours doesn't exist.
That's because you can't see it. Like I say, only family can see the glory of the Mobile Knights. Enough. Get going. Don't keep Mr.
It's
Sunday.
like, alright, kid, whatever you say. Just let me in.
Seems like the idiocy index here is no better than it is out there.
Yeah, it's like, what the heck are you talking about?
A dead end?
The door is shut tight. Looks like we're on our own.
I mean, there isn't a door. How did you get in before?
For security reasons, the family built the administrative site deep in the dreamscape, with the mechanisms hidden in these Nightingale statues. The direction of the statues can
It's
be
like, oh, you want to get inside? Solve this
On
fucking
the previous
puzzle!
occasion, an attendant named Kona had gone to the side room to verify something before setting the statues in the correct position.
Well, maybe we should do the same. Let's go and take a look. Of course, we can also use brute force.
Brute force sounds good. I like brute force. Well, what's even in here? Let's bop. Bop the balloons. Get the treasure.
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
What's behind this door? Oh, it's the bubble things. Oh god, can I remember how to do that shit from last time? We'll find out! So I gotta use the bubble things. Like, I'm pretty sure all I gotta do is just place the bubbles to, turn to a ramp, and then it changes the perspective. Alright, here we go, let's fight! Woo! Like, finally, it only took like an hour of cutscenes before we actually got into any combat.
Stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
The almost Arc Death God. Yeah, the game's going good so far. Like I said, I just got through an hour of cutscenes and now I can do some fighting.
Oh, let's see.
Destined for oblivion.
No dirty tricks.
I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time, just so you know.
Still waters.
Domo Bucky, welcome. How you doing?
It too shall fall.
Yippee! I win.
As if victory were ever in doubt.
Oh jeez. Ah. I turn around a corner and suddenly there's two enemies. Ah.
Oh, let's see. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Destined for oblivion. How familiar.
Nap time.
I'm sure they'll figure it out.
I'm okay.
On the still waters of oblivion, I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
See, easy peasy.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, I do prefer Genshin over Honkai. It's like someone bought me, it's like gave me money to roll characters, so I'm just giving them their money's worth.
For oblivion.
Be like, yeah, I rolled for them a month ago during my charity stream. I got them, and so I built them, so I'm like, here you go. I did it.
Nap time.
Still waters of oblivion. Destined for oblivion.
Reminds me of the Peter Griffin laugh. Yeah, I've heard that one. I've heard SpongeBob, Peter Griffin, Dying Car Engine. I've heard a few different comparisons. Glad to see someone still using Asta. Yeah, no, Asta's still really good. It's like she gives you the speed that you need. And otherwise, aside from someone giving me that money, I'm pretty much free to play, so a lot of my builds are free to play. Yeah, like SpongeBob. Speed that yoy speed.
How familiar.
Need the speed. Minyoy, he minyoy me.
Still waters of oblivion.
Nap time.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Oh, let's see. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
There we go. I am glad at how well the charity stream went.
6 nightingales facing in different directions. An obvious hint.
But are these nightingales?
They are. What's wrong?
How can nightingales be so huge? They look more like torment eagles to me.
They're statues. Don't
There
overthink
are
it,
no
boy.
eagles in the 5 families, only nightingales. Why am I wasting time with you on this?
The 2 return on the path they came from. Yeah, we prefer not crashing. I used to have issues with Honkai crashing on me when I tried playing it a year ago, but it looks like that problem's kind of gone now. Yeah, so I guess I have to have it match the picture. From this perspective, Yeah. Okay. This one should be fine. Wait, no, that's not what I meant to do. Ah. Whatever. Yeah, I think that's the correct direction. Then... yeah, you go there. You go up here. It's like, hopefully I have the right idea. Did I get it? Okay, I got it. We're
Just as I
good.
thought. Here's the correct answer.
A truly miraculous discovery. Perhaps I should offer you
It's like
a
I
chance
solved
to
a
join the
puzzle!
Genius Society.
Yippee!
Really?
Can you really call it a puzzle though if
I
they
thought
literally
you'd
give you
given
the
up on that
answer and you
already.
just have to rotate the statues
I
accordingly?
was being sarcastic. Can't you tell?
Like, Dr. Ratio, please. I solved your heckin' puzzle. Let me go.
Oh, impressive. Well, so much for Mr. Sunday's reserved, virtuous image.
Do you need me to remind you? We're in a dreamscape. No matter how grand the mansion looks, it'll not affect Penacony. Stop wasting your time nitpicking the family here.
Yeah, you're right. The only way to destroy the family is death. Sunday must have thought the same. Let's head down.
Alrighty. Let's see what we can do. Get ya. Get ya. Check my posture. Wah.
Oh, let's see.
You know, dirty tricks.
Still waters of oblivion.
Nap time.
Again,
Watch your head.
destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
You know, I'm like, since they made me switch to his POV, did they change his equipment?
Let's
see here.
Victory.
I'm curious now. Yeah, there's a story version of him. The story version of him gives him something else. Hold on. No, wait. I can't even look at the story version. It won't let me. What the hecky? Okay, fine. Keep your secrets. Ooh, a puzzle. Yeah, I remember this from last time. It's those clock puzzles. There we go. We're thinking in 5 dimensions here. Yippee! Let's see, can I get a... aha! Gotta check those corners for chests.
I'll take it.
Ooh, bird! Yank the bird! Cool. Yeah, I remember you yanked those. It's a whole thing. They're like pointing to a puzzle upstairs. I'm like, I know the objective's there, but it's like they're also pointing to a puzzle. I can't help it. The game really wants me to do this puzzle. Really wants me to do this jigsaw puzzle. Let's see. Let me get No, wait. Hold up. It's like, wait, no, that puzzle piece doesn't make sense yet. Ah! Okay, and then... There! I got it! Woo!
Music to my ears.
Yippee!
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
I don't know if there's anything else down that way or if it just circles back around. If it circles back around, there's no point in me fighting. I might as well just move on. We'll see.
Still waters of oblivion.
No dirty tricks, huh?
I'm okay.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the
Yeah, this game is auto combat, so
It too shall fall.
it's like really the auto combat is only turned off if the story's like, no, fuck you. It's like, no, you can't have your auto combat right now. Oh, there was something over here. Yeah, auto combat base. It's the salami in the bank. Yeah, you know, you build your characters and you let them play out themselves.
What's wrong? Are we heading the wrong
It's like I've played auto battlers before.
No,
It's not that big of a
but this
deal.
door is locked.
But usually play them on like your phone or
Right,
something.
Brennan. Did you really make an appointment with him?
It's a trial. You got to prove
Like,
your
I'm
worth
pretty
to
sure
somebody
Token
before
Rambu's
you can
considered to be
speak
like an
with
auto
them.
battler.
If I'm
Like,
not
I
wrong,
played that
we
game
need to
for
find a way
8
to open this door in
years!
the hall, or this place will be our prison.
Every single day.
An escape room.
And the combat in that game was just you pick a map and then they go through it and fight and you just sit
I've no
there.
time for games.
You
Let's
pick
head
the
back.
you could pick the strategy
The
they
hint is
used,
probably
but
in
that was it.
prominent sandpit.
Wow.
So it's easy to just have sitting on your phone running in the background while you were doing other things.
I'd love to build a tall building for myself. Once I have enough savings. Oh, look. There's a noticeable gap in the model. I believe you're right.
There wasn't a gap before. That man must have done it intentionally.
They pretty much same
If
this
you're brilliant, then you shouldn't have any trouble recalling what was
similar
said last
function to the like clicker games.
Of course.
Or it's like, yeah, eventually
Let's look
it's like
around.
you can
When I
have
see it, I will know.
it's like you can manually click if you want to,
Fine. Fine.
or you could just
Why do I feel
have
like
it
this is not
click
really
automatically.
now?
Regardless, things are happening. Yeah, it really is for the tedious, repetitive stuff. Like I said, the auto battle's turned off in the for story when you have an important story battle. Like, when that happens, I do have to actually fight. You can't auto the main story fights. As Workroll pointed out.
Found it. This is it.
A reward
Grab whatever
bonus.
chests I can. I love my free shit!
I'm okay.
Destined for oblivion.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Oh, let's see. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Still waters of a
But yeah, no, I'd say Asta's
I
still
weep
pretty
for
good if
departed.
you want to have, you know, that speed boost.
It too shall fall.
She's easy to build as well, because you could just put whatever you want on her. It's like, how do you build Asta? Make it so she doesn't die. So it's like you can put HP into her, you can put defense into her. Really, you use her for her speed, and that's about it. It's pretty straightforward. Like, oh boy, I love building characters that are easy to build.
Destined for oblivion.
Nap time.
Like, Shilonen is like the new meta for in Genshin. But it's like, you just need to put like defense on her and that's it.
It's on me.
It's pretty straightforward.
Still waters of oblivion.
You put some defense on her, you give her some energy recharge, you can give her a goblet if you want to, depending on how you want to go about it. Because it's like, her burst is mainly just for healing. It's her skill that does all the damage shredding.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
In fact, I crowned her skill because it gave more damage shred. It's like, maxed out, it's 36%.
Still waters of oblivion.
That's quite a lot.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Of course, I talk about Genshin while playing a Honkai game. What is wrong with me? I can't help myself. Ooh, puzzle. Hello. Wait, come back. Ah! Yeah, Genshin has baby banoys. Yeah. So does Nikki. Like, there's a lot to do with Nikki. It's like, after... It's like, I realized why I was doing bad with those outfit contests is because I never leveled up my outfits. After I realized that, I was like, oh, oops. Because it's like, not only can you level up those Eureka things, you can level up the outfits themselves. It's like, once I did that, it's like, that made things a lot easier. Currently, I just leveled up all the outfits I have, just one level. But even just one level raised up their stats, like, by several hundred points. When will I stream Nikki again? I don't know. I have so many other games to play. On the other hand, there's a Nikki has a crap ton of like side quests and stuff, so it's like I can totally get away with just doing side quests and stuff until I'm able to stream it again. So it's not that big of a deal.
Victory were ever in doubt.
Oh no. Did my controller just die? Let me fix that. Ugh. I played so much Nikki yesterday, I probably didn't fully charge. PS5 controllers be like that. Oh god. Stop it. Oh no! Stop! You're kind of sick of seeing Nikki. Yeah, I understand. It's like everyone... Yeah, it's like my controller's wonking out. 1 second. It's like everyone and their grandma's been playing the game. It's like I even saw Doobies playing it today. Like, a lot of people are playing it right now because either A, they want to play it, or B, they're being sponsored right now. So, it's like, yeah. Oh god, what? What the hell? Why is my controller being a dick all of a sudden? Like, let me see if... Okay. Alright, well, it's back to normal, but it's gonna... Like, it's gonna run out of charge in a second. Let me see if I plug it in now. Maybe that'll fix it. It's like, maybe that'll fix it, I don't know.
How familiar.
Just a little.
I did try charging it! But PlayStation 5 controllers die so quickly.
For oblivion.
Meanwhile, like, a Nintendo Switch controller can last forever.
No dirty trick, bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. All in.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. On the still waters of oblivion.
Oh, let's see.
But yeah, the hype for Nikki should die down in a couple weeks.
Give these trailblazers
Usually
your
the first
blessing.
month a game like that comes out, that's when everyone and their grandma's playing it. And then after all the sponsorships are done and everything, a lot of people just be like, nah, moving on, and then a lot less people play it, so then only the people that are like genuinely interested in the game wind up continuing playing it.
Still waters.
So, you know, just give some time.
Spend freely.
Destined for oblivion.
Like, I also need to squeeze in a writing stream because I haven't done that in a
Give
while.
these trailblazers your blessing.
I've been writing. It's like, make no mistake, even though I'm not streaming my writing, I am still doing it. I just, you know,
Or maybe I'll
haven't
take
been
it
showing
off.
it.
Watch your head.
I weep for the departed.
It's like, I've finished chapter 9, and I'm working on chapter 10 now. So that's in progress.
Still waters of
Chapter 10 is going to be very important because that explains Santo and his gang's whole backstory on why everything is the way it is.
Destined for oblivion.
Oh, let's see.
So I figure what I'll do for my next writing stream is rather than write, I'm probably just going to read everything.
Give these trailblazers your blessing.
From when we last had a session, so that way we're all up to date, we're all on the same page, etc. That's my plan. Where I'm gonna squeeze that in, again, I don't know.
I'm okay.
Watch your head. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
But it has been progressing well. It's like the last couple chapters have like one chapter is with Talus and another one's with Freya. So try to it's like basically I tried to write about the adults so you know more about the adults. So when you do get their backstories, you can sympathize with them more. That was kind of my idea. It's like, all right, you see, and they even like allude to being like. Allude to their past like a little bit, like they mentioned it briefly like here and there, and that so that the idea is like the peak curiosity and be like, oh gee, they keep mentioning like that they were orphans and there was this church. I wonder what happened. So the idea is that with chapter 10 you finally find out. It's like, oh, okay, cool, terrible but cool. You gotta have a little build up. You allude to a few things here and there.
Oh, let's see.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Also, yeah, that's a long build up. Yeah, 10 chapters. I know. For what's probably gonna be 15. I was thinking, should I make it longer? Is 15 too short? But then I have like a roadmap in my head of how it's gonna go, and I really can't think of anything else to add. I could. Like, if there's certain characters people want me to, like, expand on or something, I could do it, but... Like, naturally, I'm just like, I don't know, I can't really think of much to do.
Fortune follows luck, just like it always does.
Yeah, I've been talking about my story for the last 5 minutes, Cosmic. You were looking at noodle prices? Fair enough. Are they good noodles? Yeah, no, it's like the last several minutes during the auto battles, I've just been talking about my progress with writing my story. Where am I supposed to go? Alright, that works. There's a lot of different kinds. Yeah, there are a lot of noodles.
And the nameplate reads Gulliver's Arch.
Get a lot of foodles with the
You can remember
noodles.
something this tiny.
If I were you, I would shut my mouth. It's wise to remain silent when you should.
The two return to the lobby. Oh, dry noodles. Yeah, I guess it depends. It's like comparing how much you get per ounce and all that stuff. All right, rest well, Vicente. Thanks for stopping by.
You with the blocks? I've never played with them before. I wonder if it's more interesting than stacking chips.
Yeah, ramen, somen, udon. I like ramen.
Oh, look.
I like vermicelli.
And it fits perfectly.
Udon's alright. It's pretty thick, so it's like... It very much depends on the context. Like, I had really good udon the other day, but it wasn't in a broth. It was like a bowl. Oh, hey, we're Shmuel. Yeah, vermicelli. I'm probably saying it wrong.
Did I drink? Am I still?
But it's like those thin glass noodles.
Oh, Doctor, you're huge. It's me.
So vermicelli?
Actually, I think we could make this work for us. Just find a way to slip me into Sunday's collar, and I'll infiltrate the family just
Like, look at me, I'm so small. I could be a tiny little spy.
Oh, fine. I was just kidding. Let's find.
So vermicelli? Vermicelli? Or vermicelli? Like, did I get it right yet? You just really like that end sound. I'm not saying the M! Vermicelli! I didn't say the N that time! Okay, so I did get it right. Eh. Like, well, I kept trying to say it the other way. I don't know what to tell you. Either way, I like the glass noodles.
An unsurprising win.
Those are my favorite out of the Asian ones.
A reward with no risk. I'll take it. This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
And of course the pieces are gonna scatter. Ah!
Hello! Welcome to the Golden Hour base model.
T-posing for dominance, let's
I
go!
am Oak Soldier. I will be here to guide you through the tour of the base model.
Pretty sure this is supposed to be some sort of robotic simulator. Tell me about the guided
Tell
tour.
me about the tour.
Hello! I am an Oak Soldier. I will be here to guide you through the tour.
Give it a tick! Kick! Kick it!
Aiding guide.
Kick it again!
The nearest check-in spot. Please look behind me. Capsule model.
After screaming, the soldier collapses. He didn't even have time to earn a 5-star rating from you.
What's up with that? Now the family's toys are trying to frame me? I didn't do a thing to it, Doc. You've got to be my witness. Oh, capsule machine. There's no mechanism on the floor. Could there be one at the top? Doctor, do me a favor.
Like, yeah, just... Yeah. Roll that gotcha.
So, I was right. These models have interiors that look exactly like the real buildings.
Yippee!
The only difference is that no one lives in them. Funny that Sunday puts a miniature that makes him seem like a giant by comparison, right where he can see it first thing in the morning. Insecure much?
You see, where is this thing? Oh, it's around a corner. Got it. Oh no, that one's glitching out. Help him, he's stuck. His legs went through the floor.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. Who will it be?
Destined for oblivion.
No dirty tricks, alright?
On the still waters of oblivion.
Nap time.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Who will it be? Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Destined for oblivion.
Spend freely.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Alright, that works. Let me get that puzzle piece.
Fragments flew upstairs.
The puzzle piece for
I
me.
need to use the pinball machine to flick myself up there. But it's tough.
Let's see, the last one's over this way. That guy is not okay.
Oh, great. There's another pinball machine base here. And it's empty, too. Doc! I'll need your brain power again.
There's no need to yell. I can hear you. The pinball machine must be hidden somewhere in the hall. Like the arch. Wait here, and I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, thanks.
Finally, a moment of peace.
Open up. It's like there was one point in the game where you could get 1 point in in Honkai where you could get this dude for free. Ah, shit. Like, I have to fight. But yeah, you could have gotten this dude for free, but, I quit the game before, before that event happened. So, I missed out on that.
Nap time.
Bust. Or
But I just realized, he swapped out my DPS. Fuck!
Who will it be? Oh, stars, give these trailblazers
Well, they'll probably
your
be okay. Like, he just shoved himself into my party! I didn't even ask for this!
Huh?
Nap time.
It's on me.
Test. 0 points. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
I'm okay.
Answer me.
Oh.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Yeah, they seem to be doing okay. I think they'll live.
Test. 0 points.
Nap time.
Spend freely. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Who will it be?
Answer me. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Watch your head.
Alright, there we go. Got it. Let me get the thing.
That's it. Pleasant moments of solitude are always fleeting.
Get me out of here! I want my other party back!
Oh, you're back. Just place it here. Thank you.
Place the motto.
Thanks, Doc.
What's up, Doc? Oh yeah, this thing. Okay, I see. It's like, with all the shit in the background, I couldn't see that thing for a minute there, so I was like, wait, what am I supposed to do? But I got it now. It's done! Whee!
Oh, Ratio, you should come in here and take a look. The view here is breathtaking.
Nick.
Honestly, you could easily squash me with just a pinch. A reward with no
There we go.
piece
Got
of
it.
cake.
Open this door, never have to worry about that again. And then just... Oh my. Yeah, let's see where that takes me. Ooh.
Oh, the bigger the risk, the better the reward.
That's a big robot dinosaur.
Oh,
Got
stars,
gems and
give these
crystals and stuff
trailblazers
on
your
it.
blessing.
It's not like the one that has a little chef hat on it.
Again?
Hi, Kitty.
Who will it be?
What,
Still waters
Kitty?
of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Nap time.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
Do you want to play, kitty? You see violence, you wish to do violence as well. Here,
Stars, give
kitty.
these trailblazers your blessing.
Kitty, kitty.
Still waters of oblivion.
Yeah, he was craving violence.
Spend free.
Yeah, pet kitty. Oh, so violent, kitty. Such a silly boy.
Familiar. All in. Watch your head. It's on me. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers
This guy seems
your
beefy.
blessing.
What kitty?
Nap time.
Spend freely.
Pet kitty?
Destined for oblivion.
What kitty? You want to go on my lap, kitty? No? I can't tell what he wants. I think he wants more play. More play, kitty?
It's on me.
Or do you want lap, kitty? You want more play. Okay. The feather. I did not have enough of the feather. I wish to chase the feather, mother.
All in.
And then he flops. It's like, oh, he'll chase it around in circles for a few seconds and then flop. What am I supposed to... How am I supposed to work with that?
Or maybe I'll take it off.
Destined for oblivion.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Still waters of oblivion.
It's on me.
Nap time. Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
This thing is so beefy. Come on. But being so beefy.
Watch your head.
Don't be so beefy cheesy.
Still waters of oblivion.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Again. All in. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Destined for oblivion. Nap time.
It's on me.
Still waters of oblivion.
Spend freely.
And then he keeps recharging his shields. Stop that.
Who will it be?
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Nap time.
All right, he's almost there.
All in.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
There we go.
All done.
Eat the treasure.
Cake.
Woo!
Luck.
Yippee!
It always does.
I want to see about going in a... Ugh. I wanted to see about going in a different direction, but it's not going to let me. Alright, launch back. Because I see there's another platform over there. There's this one. It takes energy to close them. That's weird. Whatever. There we go.
A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
Oh, there's a whole other map here. Not map, puzzle. You want lap, kitty? What do you want? Why you being a butthead? Like, do you want lap? Do you want more play? Being a silly boy. What am I supposed to do with this little man? There you go. Yeah, you're on my lap. Okay. Get comfy.
An unsurprising win. This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
I'm just gonna teleport down. Rather than try and figure out how to do the puzzle to get back. There we go. Yippee!
Toy City has come to an end. Makes me feel sad. Oh, Penacony isn't all bad, right? I'll use this interesting experience as a talking point at the poker table.
Yeah, why not? Tell people all about how you were all schmoll and you had a big man lift things for you.
It's a pity you made it out of the sandpit.
Sitting on my lap. Ugh. No
Sunday
flopping,
is just
kitty.
beyond
Not right
this
now.
door. From my limited understanding, he's not someone easily handled.
Yeah. Only I believe he's the one who should be prepared to face me.
Tell me about your plan.
I don't have a plan. I'll just play it by ear. There are only two kinds of bargaining chips when dealing with people. Benefit or fear.
Okay.
Looks like sincerity isn't in your dictionary.
No, it isn't. His mom literally blessed him to be like this.
There's no need to emphasize it. We've got to make good use of death. That man's sister is dead. He won't be able to turn a blind eye, and that's fear. And I'll help him find the murderer. He can't do it due to his status and position, but I can.
On what basis do you believe he's incapable, necessitating the delegation to someone from a rival faction? The IPC?
Simple. Because that murderer could very well be a traitor hiding inside the family.
Do you mean the Galaxy Ranger whom you accused previously?
Maybe?
That was just an excuse, good doctor. There's something wrong with that woman, and we need someone who can keep her in check. It's better to minimize the variables outside our control while we execute our plan. Moreover, I need to know her identity. If I'm lucky. She could be an important pawn. And it's good to have more helpful friends when dealing with this matter. But honestly, the murder case is likely unrelated to her. I believe my standpoint. There's a rat in the family. Otherwise, why would Mr. Sunday arrange a private meeting with us?
Rats.
This isn't an interrogation.
Gotta
but a
get the
secret
rats.
Negotiation. We'll see. Using Robin's death as a bargaining chip, I'll win back my freedom and power. In the end, I'll ruin this beautiful dream and create the grandest death.
Good luck with that!
If the chance of winning is just beyond this door, even if that chance is close to zero, well, you can't win if you don't play, right?
You also can't lose.
Audacity. To think that you, of all people, might emerge victorious, dear gambler.
3 chips are enough. All or nothing.
He's quite the betting man. Well, before we go meet Sunday, I'm gonna take my bathroom break. I gotta pee. So I will be right back after these messages. Eee. Okay, I'm back. Alright, let's see here. Okay. Time to have that conversation.
It seems my puzzles are too effortless for you, IPC Ambassador.
I appreciate your words. And I see you put a lot of effort into welcoming me, Mr. Sunday. However, this is no way to greet a guest.
Yeah, I would say forcing your guest to solve a series of puzzles just to see you was a little rude. Disrespectful even.
I need to test your character. I imagine this
But what do I know?
doctor friend
I don't
of
let
yours
people in my
has been of
house.
Great help. Yes.
I've got
Certainly.
traps.
You ought to know this better than I do. He's already faithfully fulfilled his duties, hasn't he?
Yes. The doctor has assured me of your noble character. He considers you, like himself, a virtuous person.
No
who can be
guest ever?
trusted by
Nope.
the family.
But yeah,
I've come
Doma
to
Aviator,
know you Very
welcome.
well as a person, Mr. Aventurine.
It's like my
You're
dad'll have
diligent,
guests over.
generous, and
They'll stop
willing
by
to
to say hello
cooperate.
for a little bit.
The fact that
They'll
you
have a beer,
succeeded in
chat, and then
overcoming
leave.
many obstacles
That's about
just to
it.
meet me gave me the
We're the
reason
type of
to
people
believe
that
in
go
your
to people's
wisdom and
houses.
courage.
Not be the host, really.
But there's one thing I must ask you. That is, you've used your wisdom at the wrong place to meet the wrong person and put yourself in a situation where you shouldn't be. Witnessing a tragedy that shouldn't have happened.
Why did they have to emphasize they're talking about
You don't look
Robin's
too well.
case for the
Making
tragedy?
you anxious.
Do they really think we're that stupid? Yes, they do. It's like, why did
that
I
means
even
I'm on
ask
your
that
side.
question?
If I wasn't mistaken, you'd just made a serious
I
accusation.
really do like Sunday's design. He is a very pretty man.
No, you weren't mistaken. For depravity is creepy.
But again, I have so many imaginary characters. I don't need more
There's no
imaginary
need for us
characters.
to be evasive.
I have so many.
Let's talk about your sister.
It's like trying to roll
Your
for more
sister's
Hydro
talent
characters
is
in Genshin.
unrivaled in
I
the world
have
of show
so
business.
many. What's
As
the good
you know,
news?
her voice has been out of tune since she returned to Penacony. What's more disheartening, she can't
Yeah, I
see
got my
anymore.
posture checked.
Who could be responsible for this? Many suspect the culprit is among the outsiders, but I know you hold a different opinion. Now your noble status has become a shackle, preventing you from apprehending the murderer and avenging your sister's death. You're feeling anxious because you're out on a limb. But don't worry, I'm on your side.
It's like, ah,
I'm
yes, you could
immensely
totally
honored
trust
by your
me.
concern for me, Mr. Aventurine. Since you're so
Open some
selfless
card packs
and
on stream
generous,
today and got a 1 in
I
600
believe you wouldn't
chance
ask
cards
for
that could be
anything in
worth some good
return.
money. Ooh, Pog.
Naturally, you wouldn't incur
Congratulations.
loss from this. I just want to reclaim what is mine. My liberty and the personal
But yeah, it's like if
items
she
under
made a
the
profit off
family's
those cards, that's
custody,
really good.
The bag of gift money, and...
the box in which the cornerstone is stored.
That's right.
Cornerstone. I've heard it's a treasured asset of the Strategic Investment Department. A sacred stone that seals the Preservation Emanator, granting significant power. And every liquidation specialist holds one.
Assuming there's no factory
For an
defects or
object so
anything.
precious,
Ooh,
it
thousands,
probably comes
yeah.
at an even higher
Yeah, I
price
I
than
guess
other
she's gonna have to
forms
get
of
it graded.
recompense.
That's
Well, I'm
that's
sure
the
you're
term,
aware
I
of the
think.
high
You have to
level of
grade
risk
the
I'll be
card
undertaking to bring the truth to light.
on like a scale of 1 to 10.
Mr. Aventurine,
10 being perfect,
when
1
you
being
are
stinky.
out and about,
Yeah.
do you
Like the
always
thing is, I
make
think you have to
adjustments
pay
to your
someone to
appearance?
do that.
Your
So
tie
hopefully
should
it
be
winds
on
up
the
being
center line.
worthwhile.
Your shirt must not protrude from your vest. Your trouser creases should be perfectly straight.
Ooh,
and always
2K.
aligned
Holy
with the
shit.
tips of your shoes.
Wow. Well, good for her. You tell her I said
But I
congratulations.
don't, because it's not appropriate to do so in public. You should make sure everything is
Like I've opened up some
presentable and in order
Pokemon cards
before
before,
leaving the
just for
house.
funsies.
I'm not the kind that takes
2400.
risks. The
Ooh,
cornerstone
yeah.
must be in the
Even if she
custody
get,
of the
even if it winds up
family.
being more like a 9,
No
that would still
room
be
for
good, I suppose.
negotiation.
Please. Don't let me turn you down twice.
Sure. The gift money is good enough. I suppose you wouldn't mind that. After all, a merchant can't function without a bargaining chip.
You compromised quicker than I thought. Unfortunately,
It's like Sunday's having like no bullshit. He's like looking up like,
not a
sure.
merchant. I can give you your gift money, but before that,
Don't be messing with
I
me.
want you to tell me.
Oh.
The fact that you can decisively forsake the box you asked for. What exactly is stored in it?
Pandora's box? Maybe it's a bomb.
Oh, triple-faced soul, please sear his tongue and palms with a hot iron, so that he will not be able to fabricate lies and make false vows.
Oh, he be putting a hex on him. Ooh.
Under the light of the harmony, all wickedness is revealed.
Damn.
Them to shed their light, and I'll ask you questions on their behalf. Next, you have 113 seconds to prove your innocence and gain my trust.
And if I refuse to answer?
You can try, and we'll see if the harmony rejects you.
It's like, yeah, Aventurine, I think you might have fucked
Question.
up.
Do you own a cornerstone?
Yes.
What a simple answer. You, too, understand that idle chatter leads only to poverty.
Yeah, if he can't lie,
If you
then he
hand
might as well
over the
keep his answers
cornerstone
as
to the
simple as
family when
possible.
you entered Penacony,
Yes.
does the cornerstone you handed over to the
Did I ever play the Supergiant games? What is that studio?
Is your cornerstone in this room right now?
Yes.
Is your
Yes.
memory free from
I've
any kind of
played
tampering or
Hades.
deletion?
I've
Encompassing
played
but not restricted to the techniques of the
Bastion,
Garden of
and I've played
Recollection?
Transistor. I haven't played Pyre.
Yes.
Yeah. I haven't played
Are you
Hades too, but I played
Avgin
the
from
first
Sigonia?
Hades.
Yes. You even know about that?
Pyre's our worst game. That's what I
Do the
heard. Yeah, I heard it was
Avgins
like a
have any
crappy
ability
sports
to
game.
read, tamper with, or manipulate one's own or another's mind?
No. Does it matter?
Do you love your family more than yourself?
Dude, what the fuck?
Yes.
All the Avgins were killed in a massacre. Am I right?
No.
Are you your clan's sole survivor?
You're up there experimented. Yeah, hey, it's like sometimes you try something and it doesn't work out. It happens.
Do you hate and wish to destroy this world with your own hands?
Sunday, please ask it. You're really getting deep with the questions here. My goodness.
I don't know.
Interesting. Now, the final question. Can you swear that at this very moment, the Aventurine stone is safe and sound in this box?
Ooh. He's not answering.
Of course.
Looks like we can get an answer. Open it, Mr. Aventurine.
Yeah, sometimes experiments is how you get
It's your
bangers.
last
Yeah, exactly.
chance to defend your honor.
Oh, what's he doing? It's gonna be like, open the fucking box then. What's in the box? Show us what's in the box. It's not in there.
Are these what you're looking for?
What the hecky? Is he fucking with them? I think he's fucking with them. He's like, yeah, I took it. System hours ago. Do light pavilion. Like, let me show you a little magic trick.
Honest, learned doctor. Does this mean that you are willing to take the side of the family in this farce?
What makes you think you can convince me?
I've heard you haven't enjoyed Mr. Aventurine's company. I also understand that you're an avid learner who sees the pursuit of knowledge above all.
In that case, you ought to realize that a competent scholar knows their position and wouldn't forsake more vital matters for the sake of petty pride.
If you agree to assist the family,
It's like, Aventurine got owned hard, but at the same time, he kind of deserved it. He thought he could outsmart these guys and take his gambles, and he just fucking lost. The house bet against him. And by the house, I mean the family.
Cut to the chase. What do you need from me?
I need Mr. Aventurine's comprehensive plan.
Domo Squid-chama, thank you for the 20 months. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Confiscated
Thank you. Hello, how you doing?
You can't expect
Yeah, the house always
this
wins.
bird to
Exactly.
take flight.
Yeah, welcome, Squid-chama. How you doing?
But I've also
Hello.
heard the 10 elites in the
Hey, so I'm doing
Strategic
the
Investment
honks.
Department have united, progressing together in the interests of the IPC.
You'll have to speak more clearly than that.
The cornerstone, which Mr. Aventurine surrendered.
You're enjoying a new game? That's cool. What game?
You question whether he would entrust you with someone else.
Stronova? Never heard of it.
The 10 Stonehearts aren't as united as you think. Cornerstones are significantly more precious to them than their very own lives.
Like, what kind of game is it?
But you know that he's a crazed gambler. The more vocal he is about it, the more cautious I must be.
I never imagined someone would share his way of thinking. Honestly, you should see a shrink.
Ha! He's like, boy, you crazy!
The box containing the cornerstone is unique, and only IPC senior staff and related members can access it. But I happen to be among them.
I appreciate it.
It's like Valorant game style with Honkai Genshin aesthetics, all while being Paper Mario-ish. Okay, cool. Well, if it's a shooter, I probably wouldn't like it. I don't like the first-person shooters.
Is correct.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it.
The golden stone. Its color and glow are similar to that of Klepoth's body.
This is the very ruse he intends to use to fool you. He won't reveal to you that the 10 Stonehearts chisel their own will into the cornerstones, granting them an unparalleled radiance. And this golden stone is also known as a topaz, not a Aventurine, and it belongs to Topaz. So, do you wish to confront him?
Yeah.
Not at the moment.
It's like, Dr. Asia ratted him out. It was like, yeah, he's gonna pull a hoodwink on you and not give you the real thing you want.
Because he never intended to hide it. In fact, that cornerstone has been in your hands from the very beginning.
I see. This bag. Mixing a cornerstone. More precious than life itself.
Yeah, giving you what you want, but not what you need. Yeah.
Disguised as a gift of money waiting to be confiscated. Is indeed in line with Mr. Aventurine's style.
Then he makes up some trivial excuse, downplaying the matter, and requests the gift money. This is a gamble, one he's all too familiar with.
Yeah, so basically, Sunday wanted the Aventurine Stone, but he was gonna swap, he was gonna have the Aventurine Stone be in the present. So if asked, hey, is it actually here? He'd be like, yes. Like sort of half lie about it. But then he would have the real stone in the purse and swipe it in the purse, but
It was all thanks to your friend.
he ratted him out, so he couldn't do his whole scheme. And now he has both stones. Oops!
Ratio, you wretch.
Finally shown your true colors, huh? Oh, and just to remind you, you currently only have 17 system hours left to live. Treasure your remaining time, and savor the delectable aftertaste of defeat.
You might as well explain yourself a little more clearly.
What I performed on you just now was the Harmony's consecration. You were to show allegiance beneath the illumination of their grace. Yet you acted willfully, uttering nothing but falsehoods, transforming the consecration into a trial. I genuinely see no reason to absolve you from it.
Yeah, so that hex he put on him is gonna kill him. Great! Wow, you lost so bad you're gonna lose your life. Hope it was worth it.
You misunderstand, Mr. Aventurine. Punishment is meant for the irreverent. But I have seen your resilient spirit, and thus I offer you the possibility of a new beginning. Throughout these 17 system hours, you will be unable to escape the dreamscape or contact any of your companions. You only have 2 paths before you, and it all depends on whether you can complete my test within the time limit. Should you succeed, you will be able to coalesce into the Harmony and be with your family. If you fail, you will suffer the wrath of the Eternal Centurion and fall into an abyss of doom.
Sounds like I'm gonna end up the same either way.
I indeed
Like,
do
huh,
need a
yeah, you're
servant to help
fucked.
me uncover the evil hidden in the family from an external perspective. I will purge the evil from the inside and bring the real culprits to justice within 17 system hours. When the time comes, compare your findings with mine. If both our findings align, or if you can provide me more insights, then they will truly be able to grant you mercy and honesty.
Shameless hypocrites. You took everything from me and still demand the truth? That isn't fair. Your carnival reeks with the stench of cash. Nothing is achievable without it.
Quit being a sore loser.
An act of personal virtue.
You're his
not
bitch now.
requiring the family's support. Your bag is over there.
Like, you
Use it,
have to
please.
help him now.
I believe you
On
can
his
trade this
terms.
bag of worthless
Or you
jewels
die.
for everything you need. That's what gamblers excel at, isn't it? Off you go, Mr. Aventurine. You are free. I will wait here for your
Free,
good news.
quotation marks. Hello, bird.
This meeting isn't an interrogation or a negotiation. It's an outright execution.
Yeah.
Why would I do that, Mr. Aventurine? I'm just wondering what a passerby who stumbled upon a scene of a murder could have found out. That's all.
Yeah, gee, I wonder.
By the way, before you go, I have a personal question.
What is it now?
Do you truly wish to bring about the destruction of this world?
Kakavasha! Where did you go? Oh,
It's like he was able to get around it the last time we asked him that, but now he's like, give me an answer.
sister? You went to look for them? That's too dangerous. It's just a necklace. It's neither food nor water. We can survive without it. But I can't live without you, little brother. Promise me
not to look for those catechins again, okay?
Sister, don't be afraid. The catechins are fools, but I'm smart. I played a game with them, and I won.
Won? What happened exactly? Tell me.
His sister must have been the one in the flashback that was like, "Look, Mommy, it's raining."
I won.
But she was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna live long," so the mom died, so it's just the brother and sister.
Fair and square.
Of course you'd win. You've always been a lucky child. Gaiathra Triclops must be watching over you.
That's no reason to push your luck by going up against those bloodthirsty, cruel catechins.
Have you forgotten how Mom and Dad... Look, this is just a necklace.
What's Kitty? You had your food and now you're going to pass out on my feet? What the silly man.
I'm sorry, sister. I thought you'd be happy. Because Mom left you this necklace. There'll be no next time.
It is important.
He lied as naturally as he
But not
breathed.
as important as you, my dearest brother. I don't blame you, but you must remember what Mom said. Pain and poverty are the trials of Gaiathra Triclops. She has also granted us a chance. And that's your good luck, Kakavasha. Your good luck is the most precious wealth we, all Avgin, have. You're a child blessed by Gaiathra Triclops and can lead the clan to happiness. So always remember to protect yourself and never resent the pain and poverty you're going through, all right? Listen to me and swear.
And he would never listen to her.
Okay. We'll swear to Gaiathra Triclops to protect this wealth. But sister, if Gaiathra Triclops was really watching over us, then why did she not protect Dad when he was swept away by the quicksand? After all, Dad went to the Catechins' land only to...
Yeah, it's like, yeah, poverty sucks. They're poor little children.
And where was Gaiathra Triclops?
Poor little orphan children.
Mom was still pleading for Gaiathra Triclops' forgiveness under her breath, until the moment she closed her eyes. Sister, everyone praises me for being smart, but I don't get it. If every rain pour was Gaiathra Triclops' forgiveness and grace, then how bad were our sins? So much so that we were born in this world of death?
Doesn't matter, we're back to being the traveler, or trailblazer, whatever. Protagonist.
Excuse me, I can't seem to find any information on this artist in the Iris family archives. The photo you provided also doesn't show any matches.
Just as I thought. I'd like to ask, what kind of traces do people leave when they enter a dream?
Are you referring to the records when you enter the dream pool? The equipment will monitor physiological indicators such as heart rate, blood oxygen levels, and body temperature in real time. This data will be included in statistics and handed over to the family for the screening of any data anomalies. Immediate action will be taken once any illegal behavior is detected.
Is it possible to access these records?
I apologize. The hotel does not have access. This information is managed by the Bloodhound family. We can only gain access if there's a problem.
Looks like nothing can be found here.
At least we know who to look for next. We can ask the Bloodhound family for information. Thank you for your assistance, Miss Allie. By the way, is Miss Robin doing fine? We are looking forward to her performance.
Fine? What does that mean? Is there something wrong with Miss Robin? The preparations for the Charmony Festival...
Yeah, it's like she doesn't know. She's just one of the employees. They're not gonna tell him, hey, Robin's fucking dead. Here's a replacement. Nah, they're gonna keep it under wraps. Only a very select few are gonna know.
Sure enough, no one knows about Miss Robin. I'm not surprised. But that Miss Firefly is truly mysterious. There's no information on her in the hotel system. Even if she's a stowaway, she should have a disguised identity after entering the planet.
That is strange.
She's also in the running for the legacy. How is she going to sneak into the dreamscape unnoticed?
Is there any other way to enter a dream? Besides the hotel room's dream pool?
The Garden of Recollection, Stellaron Hunters?
Have abilities that are difficult for normal people to comprehend. In the memory zone of Penacony, they thrive effortlessly. A fact proven to us by Black Swan. The hacker girl from the Stellaron Hunters used extraordinary means to unlock the Dreamscape Hotel's seal. According to the scene witnessed by him, it is likely that they are behind Miss Firefly's case.
The Garden of Recollection and the Stellaron Hunters.
Then does that mean that she can, you know, fight?
The IPC? Since
Let
they
her
got
fight.
Penacony all for themselves, they're bound to have a plan.
You know, after we find her. We don't even know what happened to her.
The Bravo team has arrived at their designated position, ready to execute armed evacuation operation. Boss, get moving!
Armed evacuation? Boss, aren't you drunk?
Yes.
What do you know? It's more efficient this way. Just don't let the director find out. Act first, report later.
I swear to drunk, I'm not God. Blech.
I spent all my year-end bonus on the snowball. I don't want my name on the department's major disciplinary notice.
Hey, check it out. That voice. Could it be the IPC workers from Bellabog?
To all guests, the IPC will be conducting special operations within the hotel. Please follow the staff in charge of evacuation to the designated safe zones, or compulsory measures will be enforced.
I'll request a beating for you lot. You've been told not to drink during work hours.
Hey, it's
Taking back
Topaz!
to the hotel room. I'll organize a meeting later to properly go over how this incident report should be written.
Hey girl, how you doing?
Topaz? I never
They smell the tax evasion. Yeah.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. Aventurine has told me a lot about your happenings. It's fine. Do as they ask and try to avoid any conflicts with the family. Report to me before taking any action. Yes, all right. As you see, the IPC isn't very popular here on Penacony. Cordiality from the family is a mere facade. The former frontier prison has turned around and cuffed its shackles on the IPC staff now. Only Aventurine, who carries an invitation, is
Yeah, they're
allowed to
like,
attend the
yeah.
banquet. An entourage like
We got
us,
your boy.
We can only sit around in the reality hotel, unauthorized to even enter dreams.
No wonder Aventurine's scrambling to partner up with someone. The IPC can't back him up in the dreamscape.
His situation isn't optimistic, I hear. You're all helping to investigate some dirt on the family, are you not? Let me know if you need anything.
Yeah, I guess
outside of
dirt's one way to put it.
The IPC always treats its partners well.
Thank you, Miss Topaz. We're on our way to the Hounds to verify some intel. Perhaps you've had dealings with them?
Yep, they're tailing us right now. Why not go and talk to them? It'll take the spotlight off me. Being constantly stared at is really uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'll help you out, girl. No problem. Make those doggies go away. But yes, I know, we're back to the original POV. I know.
What do you want?
We made a mistake last time, and we're working hard to rectify it now. We don't have time for anything else. Surveilling the IPC executive Topaz, ensuring that she stays put at the Reverie Hotel during her time on Penacony. We've got the right one this time.
So that's it. They were the pair who were after Firefly at the time.
Like, remember me?
It's you again.
Right, we were trying to go on our date with her,
This time.
but people were chasing after her. Right.
Spit it out.
I remember.
Bothering us if you've nothing
Sort of. Kind of.
So you know
I mostly just remember our date. That's about it.
you've beaten up before?
I've got business with your captain. Where is he?
Right. We're investigating a murder for the family. Can we speak to your captain about the case?
Hey! The security officer instructed everyone to shut their traps before he returned from Dream's Edge. What murder? You'd better stop spouting nonsense.
You know, the murder
We have nothing
that's
to
being
report.
covered up.
Please leave.
Looks like they're not going to cooperate. But they did at least tell us that the captain is at Dream's Edge.
Why don't we just look for the security officer then? It's probably Gallagher, the one he mentioned, right?
Alright, yeah, I could talk to Topaz.
How does it feel to be in business with Aventurine? I bet you're not used to it. That's just his style. All or nothing is his mantra.
Yeah, all or nothing, and he wound up with nothing.
To undertake some dangerous assignment with him. But everyone has their merits, so I won't comment further. But Aventurine's luck has always been good. He's always closed all his cases without a hitch, and basically never lost a gamble. Which is why, on the issue of retaking Penacony, I'm watching with keen interest.
He's that good, huh?
As for the 2 cases, apologies, but I don't have much info on them either. All I can do is ask you to keep digging for more details.
Alright, we'll head back on over here.
Such tight security. I bet they're stumped by the case as well.
Apologies. The Bloodhound family is running an investigation up ahead. No unauthorized personnel allowed. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, didn't I manipulate your emotions earlier?
How much trouble have you stirred up exactly on Penacony?
A lot. That's right, it's me, Clocky!
You think you look alike?
How about a clockwork trick?
Wait, are you for real?
Not possible. It was you the last time yelling about some clockwork friendship while beating me up with that silver-haired girl.
Weird way to put it, but yeah, I did.
Please leave, or I'll have to get on my knees and beg you.
Huh? What kind of heinous crime have you committed now?
All of them, don't worry
Hold
about
on,
it.
Sir. We have documents authorized by the family that would aid your investigation. If it wouldn't trouble you, could we see this Mr. Gallagher?
Who exactly is this Gallagher you keep talking about? There's been a few people mentioning this name. Even the one with the gray hair.
He didn't send you all here?
It was the security officer who dispatched us. That's all I can divulge.
He'll do. He's the one we've been looking for.
Sorry, no can do. The boss said that since it's a matter of the family's reputation, no one's allowed through. Everyone, please leave. There's really no need for us to make things difficult for each other, right?
No, I'm gonna make things
Really
difficult.
Sorry for troubling you.
I'm gonna make things extremely difficult.
Let's think of another way.
Another way.
Yeah, scramble his emotions. Yeah, I'll do it again.
What was it?
I'll fucking do it again.
That got this guy to change his mind. Can you perform it again? That, clocky magic.
Just what I've been waiting for.
Sorry. No, everyone.
Yeah. Let's make him happy.
Let me see what time it is now. Whoa, it's this time already. Time to clock out. And no one's gonna stop me.
The highly principled member of the Bloodhound family laughed heartily and left the scene. Well, that was easy.
This clockwork trick
He's like,
of yours.
oh hey, I could just fucking leave. Let's go!
At least he won't be getting in our way again. Let's go find that Gallagher and ask him the intricacies of the case.
I was wondering what all the commotion was.
Hey, sir.
Huh. Oh, it's you guys. Welcome. Since you made it here, what can I do for you?
Hello, Mr. Gallagher, sir. Judging from your tone, it sounds
Make
like
them
you
feel
were
horny. That's not an option, unfortunately.
Miss Himako,
I can make them happy,
you're
I
too
can make them
polite.
sad, I can make them
There's no need to
angry,
call
I can
me
make them
sir.
calm, but I can't give them the honey.
Mr. Gallagher,
I can
you
bonk
even
the
know my
horny.
name.
Of course I do. You folks are from the legendary Astral Express and honorable guests of the Watchmaker. I had an encounter with this gentleman in the Golden Hour. I remember that little silver-haired girl was there too. I'm sorry for what happened to that kid.
That's exactly what the family has ordered us to
This
investigate.
is also the reason why we've come to visit you, Mr. Gallagher. The Express can't just overlook the death of that child. So we've decided to help the family get to the bottom of it, in the hopes of getting justice for her.
The Nameless involved with the family. What an unpredictable twist of fate.
Why? What's wrong with the family?
It's nothing. On Penacony, everyone loves the family. No matter how much one resists the beautiful dream, when the time comes, they too will find it hard to let go. Who wants to leave a warm nest? Just idiots, little kids, and inebriated fools.
Mr. Gallagher seems to be getting at something.
You got it wrong. I'm not. You want to discuss the case? Sure. Come with me. This is not a good place to talk. Let's go elsewhere.
At this moment on the other side, they ended their stream already? Oh well, there's always next time.
Even after that chilling tragedy, this dream is still running effortlessly. Other than the family of the Harmony, it's hard to imagine any other power in the universe that could sustain a building of such magnitude.
The family itself is a huge, perfect building. Like a living idol. Each member of the family sees themselves as a piece of the divine puzzle, revolving around a singular core and a shared ideal. Under their command, they loyally fulfill their roles, offering themselves while also receiving sustenance in return.
Interesting analogy. Perhaps that's why Penacony's
Yeah, they all work
beautiful
together.
dream has
We are
persisted for so long.
family.
But the human body has its limits, and so does the Divine's.
That doesn't sound like the kind of comment a Galaxy Ranger would make.
Just pointing out the facts. Mr. Yang will definitely have a better sense of what's going on than I do.
Why do you say that, Miss Acheron?
The beautiful dream is crumbling. But not because of a particular eon, a particular faction, or a particular visitor. Its collapse stems from a certain inevitability of human nature. The family refuses to acknowledge this, and it has ultimately backfired.
Like, this place is becoming a shithole.
The people immerse
No!
their souls in the dreamscape, where consequences and pain cease to exist, and only ease and pleasure prevail. They draw closer and closer to necrosis. Regardless of the perceived bliss, death looms as the inevitable.
Everyone gets jumped around like, woo, look at this guy,
This necrosis will
yippee!
diffuse and spread. One piece of the puzzle's mutation will eventually cause the entire building to shake, break, and crumble.
In the end, the dreams that people built in the name of freedom became the cage that imprisoned them. I'm sure you've gained a lot from this trip, Miss Acheron. Are you willing to share your findings with me?
Of course. That's if I remember.
She says this as her hand gently rests on the hilt of the sword. And then quickly lets go in the blink of an eye.
Don't mind me. It's just a habit. Owing to events in the past, I've become easily forgetful. It's only when this sword is unsheathed that those hazy memories start to become clearer.
Oh no, she have memory problems. She just like me, for real, for real.
Time.
should do it. I vividly remember everything that occurred on Penacony. Ask away.
Regarding the moment of daybreak?
Moment of daybreak. I've heard that's where the Dawn Factory, which processes the foundation of the dreamscape, is located.
Behind the dreamscape's song and dance stand many imagination factories. Workers create all kinds of whimsical works day in and day out in their dreams. Then they return to reality and sleep on a narrow bed in a room. A far cry from luxury. They say it will suffice. Experiencing the bizarre and motley dreamscape is the best reward. There I encountered a young woman who had just come of age. The perfect time to indulge in beautiful dreams. Her greatest wish was to one day move to the golden hour and see the magnificent garments she had woven with her own hands. For certain reasons, her wish was difficult to fulfill. But I managed to bring her a garment.
Well, isn't that nice? Regarding the Gilded Hour.
Gilded Hour. It's said to be Penacony's currency center.
Yes. It is a fortress-like financial city, the economic heart of the dreamscape. The Pepeshi people of the Alfalfa family are there to keep it running, funding blood that is made from money everywhere on Penacony. Everyone there is exquisitely dressed and always in a hurry. The greatest wish of the local Pepeshi people is for their future generations to work in the Gilded Hour.
The Pepeshi people.
I never met anyone who was able to talk. I could only stand at the crossroads, watching crowds of people hurrying like the wind through the jungle of steel, only to deposit the alfalfa credits that they'd earned into the bank's vault. I don't know if they would open the vault door, but before I left, I witnessed a well-dressed Pepeshi person plummet from the sky, while those around him continued on their way, unfazed.
That is a little disturbing to just be like,
I hear the
oh hey, this person just dropped out of the sky.
Very romantic.
Whatever.
Tales to share?
Perhaps Mr. Yang has heard. There is a large boat called the Eventide, anchored along the Sea of Dreams, where soft music and dancing persist.
Domo Tutu, welcome. Yeah, bum dia. Bum bum dia. Bum bum di da da.
Waiting for
but yes, hello, how you doing?
To return, waiting for countless hours within time that stood still. In the humid sea breeze, she spoke of her own youth. Like many who desired wealth and love, they came to Penacony to pursue their dreams. Alas, her lover's consciousness was lost in the dark depths of the Sea of Dreams. Finally, she suggested we continue our conversation on a boat in the shallows. I agreed and boarded the boat with her. But she never said anything. Her eyes absent-mindedly gazing at the horizon for what seemed like forever. Finally, we retreated to the beach.
About the moment of dusk.
The dreamscape of chic, luxury, and consumerism, the moment of dusk. My companions have been there too.
Then you all must have seen those who are attempting to realize their dreams. Or have realized them. Scattering money as if it were dust and betting it on all or nothing. Everything has a price, and everything can be bought or sold. Even dreams themselves.
Yeah, you know, big bucks, no whammies, all or nothing, yada yada.
Preparing to auction himself. When someone wins a bid under stipulated periods and rules, he would do the buyer's every bidding, becoming that person's very possession. That Intellatron.
Yeah, sure, Domo Doom guy, I can tuck you in the bed. Yoshi Yoshi. Yoshi Yoshi. There you go. Yes, hello, how you doing?
But never again did anyone cast another glance at him. This time around, there were no successful bids for him. This is what I've seen and heard along the way.
Your files are over? Yippee! Congratulations!
Someone once said to me,
glad to hear it. You could, yeah, you can finally relax. You can eat.
Nor should it be.
Enjoy not having to do that stuff.
Of the planet of festivities. Watch the tides of night rise and fall when time stopped for people. Where the spirits of the rich and impoverished remain forever fixed on their own scales. This is why I think the collapse of the beautiful dream is inevitable.
What this game about? Honking the star rails. Well, this current storyline, there's been a moide, but this family's trying to hide it. We're trying to investigate.
This is precisely why life chooses to slumber. Should we still seek to change it?
It's like people are sleeping in this dream matrix thing where everything's all cool and perfect and happy, but, you know, that it's all falling apart.
There was a man from my homeland who, at a time when the world was grappling with deep, unhealable pain, made a choice. He wove together the dreams of everyone in the world, linking people's dreamscapes, and shouldered this burden himself. From this, he created a giant, a spiritual atom. And since that moment, the giant stood between heaven and earth, becoming the pillar of the world's existence. As a price, those who found it hard to move forward, who could not advance, forever lost their future.
Well, that stinks.
They slumbered in a dream, devoid of disaster and pain, living out their days peacefully in the man's created utopia. And it is because of the wishes of those people who wished not to awaken that this spiritual atom became unbreakable.
I don't think Cosmic wants to be tucked in.
Here right now, which also means that man failed.
Because people must always move towards the future. Even if human weaknesses make them pause when they truly cannot move forward, humanity will eventually seek a way to save itself. And that man...
You just woke up 20 minutes into a stream. Yeah, exactly. He just woke up. He's awake. He doesn't need to be tucked in.
Etched the possibilities of human nature into his heart. He was the sun chaser of legend, soaring towards the sky.
Yes, Domo Bucky, welcome. I said hello to you before.
With his fall.
Unless you're saying hi to Doom Guy.
The heights uncharted, only to come face to face with the sun, a place not visited by anyone before.
Yeah, there isn't, but there's a time and a place.
Because of it, only for him to fall into the sea, and after that, countless others would surpass him, soaring to even greater heights.
A fitting metaphor for the Nameless's trailblazing spirit. Thank you, Mr.
Anytime could be bedtime.
I know what you wish.
Well, there's also nap time, so there's that.
The universe has innumerable similar, yet different worlds. In these worlds, there are innumerable people who look alike, yet don't. I, too, have embarked on journeys, encountering old friends with familiar faces on different worlds, witnessing their destinies follow paths similar to mine. So I will tell you, even if not completely similar, the story you just told, it overlaps with my past. And
the stream
within
details
that
being above the stream instead of below.
Alone.
I don't know.
I am not who you think I am. Nor will my home be as fortunate as your world.
I don't know why Twitch does what it does. I really don't.
It's fine. I don't mind, so long as I can alleviate your suspicions.
There's something I still wish to know, Miss Acheron.
I guess the idea is that you get all the information, like, immediately in your face, but...
What sort of power is it that has motivated your
I don't know.
solitary journey thus far?
Mr. Yang, before answering that question, I wish to continue the previous topic. I like your analogy very much. Indeed, birds are born to fly. But in a distant past, their ancestors could only gaze at the sky in envy. They saw that faraway ray of light from above the heavens, piercing through the clouds and blanketing the earth. And so, time and time again, generation after generation, The birds spread their wings and took to the sky, attempting to touch its ceiling. All because the sun was there.
Wanna touch the
Then,
sun?
What if the last bird finally soars into the sky, only to realize that the end of the light is not the sun, but darkness? Then why, exactly, do we even walk towards the light?
Double that, Buzz. Welcome. You just missed this tragic convo. Don't worry about it. Welcome. How you doing?
Long time no see. Having fun on Penacony? Acheron?
This voice, it's not Constance. Could it be her companion?
Spicy's playing Marvel Rivals. Cool.
Though I don't know exactly what you are.
Yeah, my day's been good, thank you. Hope yours has been good as well.
Find you. Until then, you best find a casket store on Penacony and ask the owner to reserve a good quality casket for you, imposter.
Imposter? I see. She gave my whereabouts to someone who's tracking Acheron too.
Tried to play Friday the 13th, but the game was lagging. Oh no. Oh well.
Huh? Did I make a mistake? Who the fudge are you?
I'm
The fudge?
Recollections memo
Say
keeper.
fuck!
Not bad. This is the kind of tough challenge I like. You that imposter
Yeah, fudge.
bodyguard?
I don't know why this man's saying fudge.
It's fine.
He's just talking about shooting someone and then he says fudge.
So get that forehead clean and wait for me.
I don't know what you're talking about, but you know
Fudge is
Acheron,
tasty,
the
yes.
Galaxy Ranger. Yes. I have something to ask you.
Are you asking me to write your will? Sure. Go ahead.
Not
What else is
quite.
tasty?
I only want to ask, how exactly did she become a Galaxy Ranger? She's clearly
Oh, I know what
the
else is
backstabber
tasty.
of the hunt,
Swedish redfish.
but you are,
That's the answer,
aren't you?
right?
Tell
That
me,
better be the answer.
what's Acheron's deal?
Sure. Never
No,
thought
that's
I'd
the
come across
answer.
an ally. Fudge. What a stroke of luck.
Well, there's also cheesecake. Cheesecake is also tasty.
I'll be on Penacony soon. Memo keeper, go buy a bottle of his Donna's White Oak and warm it up. And I'll raise a glass.
No
to you.
biting!
That lady's passed. Well, nobody knows. But if all you want is a simple answer, sure. You best get a chair and take a seat. That woman, named Acheron, is an emanator who should not exist.
Oh no, we're switching back to Aventurine. Why?
You look pale. Or is that also part of your act?
I didn't think you'd have the nerve to show yourself.
I thought this was exactly what you wanted. After all, I faithfully fulfilled my duties as you instructed. Just tell me if you can't hold on any longer.
So, the genius of the Council of Mundanites wants to be my Undertaker now. My, what an honor.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure the people at the Strategic Investment Department would love to be notified of your death in due time. But let's not forget, you won't be seeing them, because I'm the manager of this task.
Great. Then tell your people that Aventurine is ready to go in 17 system hours.
Oh, you've got a lot.
It's like, yeah, I'll be ready when I'm fucking dead.
Task, while your hands are tied by the harmony.
Well, my conversation with Sunday convinced me that there's a traitor in the family. That they hold the secrets of Penacony. So, I took the opportunity to set everything in motion. I even managed to recover the gift money. Things haven't gone this smoothly since I walked through the doors of the Reverie. Now I'm only one step away from victory. Let's just wait and see.
Sounds like a very elaborate way of saying that you failed.
It's a elaborate way to say you done fucked up, boy.
You've forgotten, Doctor. You betrayed me. Go. Do what you must. I look forward to the sight of the IPC fleet surrounding Penacony. You've achieved what you desired, haven't you?
That's true, but what's your plan? Did you conceal an orbital support beacon in that gift money bag?
Well, who knows? Maybe that's why I'm handing out cash even when I'm about to bite the dust.
He's like, yeah, you can have money. You can have money. Here's all the money. I'm gonna die anyway.
An insane one at that.
Maybe I am.
He's fucking crazy. Ratio's voice as if it is voice.
Fine.
Yeah, he's supposed to sound like. I think
Here,
the idea is that he's supposed to sound like a Sherlock, hoity-toity, I'm smarter than you type of voice.
What's this?
Very
Medical
sarcastic.
You catch on pretty fast.
Like, the voice is meant to suit his personality, not his appearance.
Asking me to solve a case without giving a single clue. How typical of you. Wouldn't get it.
Yeah, he did a Batman.
But the way you're all on edge about that stowaway, it's just as I guessed it would be. As for now, let the rain of wealth from the IPC fall evenly on everyone.
Okay. Like, I don't know what that means, sir, but I guess we'll see what happens.
The world has truly lost its way.
Here, I've got these gems for you.
You. Wait. I get it now. This is some sort of prank show, right? You must have some cameras set up around here to film yourself doing good deeds, right?
Yeah, the way he says friend. Yeah. Because he can't really say friend because he's a bastard. It's like me making friends?
Great show
What?
will start soon, old man. But before that, I need to
That's why I'm like, yeah, he kind of deserved what he got. To get screwed over like this by Sunday.
I see.
It's pretty
Another
funny.
Fearless youngster looking for death. Oh, well. Let me give you a piece of advice. Don't think you're the first one who's ever thought of that idea. Death? Not even remotely innovative. I bought it from Dr. Edward. He claimed it was some exclusive fancy schmancy stuff. What a disappointment. The effects were awful. First, some monster covered in eyes stabs you in the gut. And then all you see are blurry...
Dude, what kind of drugs did he give you? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Getting stabbed and shit? What? I was like, you had a bad trip.
Is that...
Yeah, what else can you expect? Don't put too much stock in the Penacony movie industry. They even called this junk groundbreaking art. Can you believe it?
What a joke. Well, I'll leave you be then. I hope you have a wonderful day. A monster covered in eyes. That sounds like the Memory Zone meme. But buildings and lights... I don't think those have anything to do with death. Oh, that whole dream bubble was probably created using rumors and gossip. I can feel something inside my head.
Like, oh no, the drugs are kicking in.
To support my performance? And keep the Song of Beauty alive in the cosmos?
Here, I got these gems for you.
Wow, how fabulous! But why would you give such a wonderful gift to a random stranger like me?
Oh, because you're pretty.
Well, you see, I can't bear to see anyone in this sweet dream suffering from poverty.
That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much, sir. If you ever get the chance, please, feel free to come by and indulge in my singing.
Sure thing. Oh, by the way, do you happen to know anything interesting about death?
Quote unquote.
Death? That's a pretty scary topic, and it doesn't really match the mood of this sweet dream.
Like, yeah, quit killing the dream vibes, man.
I'm a tabloid reporter collecting ghost stories in Penacony. As you know, the more chilling the stories, the more attention they get.
Yeah, giving gifts to pretty girls. It do be like that.
Well, if you're up for some gossip, it's not about death, but there have been some rumors about a guest at the reality hotel who fell into a deep sleep and didn't wake up. It was like they were in some sort of coma. Nobody knows what caused it, but luckily the customer eventually regained consciousness. Well, all customers are under the protection of the family after all.
Thank you. This will make for a very juicy headline. May Shibe protect us.
Shibe!
Unexplained coma. That's actually what happens to your body if your brain dies in a dream. But unfortunately, the customer ended up waking up in the end. The disturbing voice in my head. It's getting
Bocchi! This isn't Bocchi the Rock. Who are you?
A sip of liquor. A blissful reprieve. To drown 1,000 sorrows. Let worries leave. I know I have what it takes to become a poet.
Here, I got these gems for you.
You're giving these gems to me? Didn't expect to meet such a generous soul in this place. Or are you just pitying me? Well, it really doesn't matter. As long as I have Soul Glad, that's enough.
Yeah, this man's getting cronked.
You really shouldn't drink so much Soul Glad, my friend. It's not good for your health.
Oh. Maybe I really should quit. But not before meeting the Devil of Soul Glad.
The Devil of Soul Glad?
The devil?
Care to elaborate?
Yeah. It's a seahorse with a long neck.
A seahunts? Alright.
They say it loves to appear to drunk people, especially the ones who are passed out.
It sounds like the seahunts is like the Hats Man.
How funny.
Yeah. Very funny indeed. Thank you. Does everyone have to go through so much torment before joining the family? Darn it. Now I just want to dig out my brain and use it as evidence.
It's like, yeah, just shove your hand right into your brain. Try and pull it out.
Remember that
See what happens.
are always ready to help.
Here, I got these gems for you. The expression of this hunk of a man was complex. Alright. As if he were looking at a mud-soaked sparrow unable to fly and nearing its end.
You don't look good, my friend. If you need assistance, I can contact the hotel and have them wake you up forcefully.
That won't be necessary. I have some business to attend to. But thank you all the same.
All right, then. If you ever need help, don't hesitate to reach out to us hounds.
Well, actually, I do need a favor. As the most outstanding hound in Penacony, have you come across any stowaways recently?
Stowaways? How could there be stowaways in Penacony? We've never had anything like that before.
Why the fuck you lying?
Good luck with your work then. What was I even thinking? Family would never share intel with the IPC.
Yeah, they're like, we're not gonna tell you shit. Nah. You have to figure it out yourself. Whoa, sir.
Were you wanting to talk to me? Sorry, I thought you were checking out something behind me.
Here, have gems.
Gift? For me? Are you sure this isn't some kind of mistake?
No, take these gems.
Yes, it's for you.
It's free money.
Take it.
Is this for real? Someone is actually giving me a gift. Not for my parents, but for me. Thank you. Thank you so much.
No, it's not much.
Dang, this guy doesn't get a lot of gifts.
I knew it. What's on your mind? Are you trying to ask about my father or my mother?
Neither.
Like, what kind of parents does he have?
To know if you've ever heard about death in the dreamscape.
Oh, you sound just like my father. Always warning me about danger, even in dreams. He's an Intellitron, so his dream entry methods are different from us organics. Can't count on him to protect me if something does go.
He's a what?
Funny.
Your dad's a
Now
robot?
I'm still under his protection. How ironic.
Hey, stay positive. Gold will always shine one day, right?
Oh, goodness, why am I yawning? Ah, hello, small child. No, I didn't want this. I wanted to talk to the child.
You want to talk to me? Sure, but nothing too sensitive, okay?
Here.
Wealthy people have fancy ways to enjoy this dream. But to be honest, I've never seen anyone who gives out money to others like you. So, are you trying to be the prince from the tale, handing out his gold leaf garment and melting his lead heart in the fire?
What's that supposed to mean? Girl, you read too many romance novels.
I'm no prince, and I just thought these gems would help you speak. So, as an investigative reporter, maybe you've heard something about death?
Yeah, touch the ball on the head. Yeah, touch it. Touch the Moogle ball.
I see. Well, that was actually the topic I was most into when I entered the industry. But my boss shut it down.
How did your boss talk you out of it?
Well, she simply said, covering baseless urban legends like that would make us look like some third-rate tabloid.
Like, don't rip it off. That might kill her.
And she had a point.
Like, I don't know what'll happen if you rip it off. I don't think it'll be good.
Spooked by nightmare ghosts isn't exactly professional material.
Guess she's got a point. Thank you for sharing. The Devil of Soulglad. Dangers in
They
the
keep
dream.
making me talk to people.
gems in
My
the bag are
goodness.
running low.
It's like, when am I gonna get any actual
Let's see
info?
if my last lucky interviewee brings some surprises.
All right, rest well, Bucky. Thanks for stopping by.
You Sigonians are better off hiding
Rest
in the
well.
sewers. Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere. Is the smell of death so enticing, my fine fellow?
Oh, hey, it's the tricky girl.
Oh, it's you, masked fool. I should have guessed it. You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know? And what did you do? You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner. I told you to make friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
Probably should have elaborated on what that meant.
You know better than I do. Who watched the little songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their eyes? You did, Blondie.
No, I mean... What did you mean by becoming one myself?
What kind of parents name their child Sparkle.
It means you'll soon end up like her.
Very weird
unable to
parents.
speak ever again. But it's a good thing if you ask me, because
I'm getting closer to the truth, right?
oh,
Why else do you think I'm handing out
Yeah, she
cheap
probably just
trinkets
chose.
all
It's like
over the
everyone
streets?
makes up their own names.
All part of the act.
Like March 7th is not her real name.
The more pathetic I seem, the more likely you'll come sniffing around.
Yeah, she might not even have parents. She could have.
Now that I've
She could be like a
out,
clone or an
will you
amoeba.
reward me with an answer for
Photosynthesis.
my efforts?
why should I help you?
Don't you want to see Penacony descend into chaos?
A homunculi.
Well, I can make that happen. I just need an answer to one question. Back then, when you asked me to find a mute,
It's her real name, but yeah, that's one she chose herself.
did
Figured
you really
that.
mean Robin?
And what if I say no?
Then I'll thank you. Oh, the word no has never sounded so pleasing.
Well done. I admit I underestimated you, but what difference would it make? Let me tell you something. There were 2 mutes, but one is dead now, and the other, though she is still in Penacony, I'm afraid you'll never find her again.
Stop speaking of riddles, woman!
Now I'm completely sure that I was on the right track from the beginning and never strayed, fool. Right now, there are only 2 things missing from my grasp. The meaning behind the truth, and the means to expose it.
This harmony curse thing makes the screen so trippy and blurry, my goodness.
Fancy way of saying I haven't learned anything so far.
Yeah, being chaotic is her whole thing. Yeah, I figured that. She likes to have her little tricks, her little illusions.
Enough clues to prove its existence.
She even fucked with Sunday, so
That's enough for me.
she clearly gives 0
As for the answers
fucks.
to my questions, I'll find them within 16 system hours.
You're running out of time, boy.
Oh, really? Only 16 system hours? Well, let me lend you a hand.
She gets worse? Fantastic.
Here you go.
I can't wait.
This is my precious, mutually assured destruction button, and I have one just like it. When either of us presses it, the other and the whole of Penacony will go up in smoke. If you're really so desperate for the IPC to take over Penacony, blowing up the chessboard isn't a bad idea.
She's like, yeah, here, have a button, I'll just blow everything the
That's
fuck
where the
up.
IPC
Why not?
sells, right? Just press the button when you're at your wit's end. And of course, feel free to reach out to me for my hospice care too.
Oh, a deadly button, huh? Well, I guess the family didn't take your threat seriously at all. Otherwise, how on earth did you manage to bring it in here?
Yeah, how?
I have my own ways. That's all you need to know.
What kind of witchcraft did you perform to set up a big bomb like that, woman?
To decline your offer. Who knows if your little gadget will actually work. By the way, I have no plans to search for the other mute friend you speak of. But it's good to hear that he's still here in Penacony. I'll handle the rest myself. I'll orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family. And at the climax, the walls will crumble, people will wake up, and those who couldn't speak will find their voices again.
Well, isn't that nice?
When that time comes, go ahead. Press the button. Light up the sky with a magnificent fireworks display for me. Catch you later, fool.
The foolish fool who does foolish things
You're
foolishly.
still talking big, but sure, if that happens, I'll stay true to my word. Just don't let me down now, okay?
He's got nothing else to lose. I think he'll be okay.
So, number 35. You're back.
Oh boy, another
Lucky
flashback to his
charm.
tragic past.
Can a commodity code really be considered a lucky charm?
Silence! I didn't
Like,
give
first we
you
saw him as a
permission to
baby. Then we saw him as a child. Now we get to see him as a prisoner. Going through all the stages of life.
didn't say much, so I've no idea what you did to save your skin in that massacre back in the day. But I figured you must have had good luck, so I bought you. From now on, you and your good luck are my assets. Are we clear?
Oh boy, he got sold into slavery. Great. Yeah, of course. The stages of life. Yep, baby. Child.
I
Prisoner.
purchased 34 other slaves. Go, play a game with them. If you come out alive after 2 days, it proves that you're the real deal.
You're insane.
Testing out if you're a good product.
What a joik.
Aren't you worried that the money you spent on me will go to waste?
I've got stacks on stacks, Blondie. The slave market is never short of self-righteous brats like you. But you look good, and that's why many customers are betting their fortunes on a scrawny brat like you. So go along now.
Are you saying he's pretty?
How much did you spend?
What?
My price. How much did you pay for me?
Huh. You really want to know? Well, it was...
Yeah,
6
Doom guy, you going to eat?
No more, no less.
I'll take my chances.
Is he gonna
30
bet on
ton.
himself?
If I come back alive, you'll give me 30 tons.
Alright, rest well, Doom guy. Appreciate you stopping by.
Are you trying to strike a bet with me? Oh, you've got some guts. Yeah, sorry, but that won't do. Don't forget your place.
Yeah,
slave.
Kitty's being silly.
You're not
Stop that.
qualified to be at the table. You're just a chip. A life thrown away in someone else's hands. Either you come back with more chips for your master, or you never come back. It's all or nothing.
English often softens the words in our language is not
embarrass
good
me,
looking but attractive, which is kind of messed up. He's like, get out there, pretty boy. Make your master some money. It's like, ew.
Some friends from the old days. Do you have a moment to spare, Siobhan?
Oh, I have the whole day to spare. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dream Jolt Hostelry. This bar offers a wide variety of drinks, but we draw the line at Soul Glad. Why settle for ordinary when you can experience extraordinary? We're dedicated to serving up nothing but pure joy and laughter. What would you like to drink? I'll whip it up for you.
Yeah, let's have a drink.
Oh, look! A lady as cool as Serval.
She's cool indeed.
Serval? Will you introduce me to her?
Cool. Yeah, it's like, whoa, there's a lady that's as cool as me. Can I get her number?
Just spare them, my esteemed bartender. I'll take over the bar today. I'm getting up there in age, and I need some practice before I forget the skills that used to put food on my table. Where did you stash the ingredients?
They're all under the counter. Since our guests have traveled from afar, shouldn't you whip up some special drinks?
Ooh,
That's exactly
special
what I had in
drinks.
mind. Hey, my friends, do me a favor. Go around the bar and bring me any ingredients you fancy. The discussion might take quite some time, so I'll prepare some customized, non-alcoholic drinks for you.
I like this guy. He gets me. He's like, yeah, I'll get you some nice non-alcoholic drinks. It's like, you get me, bro. You get me.
Anything if you wish for it. Comfort, hunger, confusion, or even boredom. It's all within reach, right at your fingertips.
Oh, did you hear that? She just called me my
Nah, I don't drink.
lady.
March,
Even in
please,
reality,
tone down the
mixing drinks
lesbianism.
is more than just
I know she's
throwing ingredients
I know she's
together.
really cool
The
looking,
bartender
but
needs to capture the
we got a
bar's
job to do.
master technique, and spin a tale of mystery and anticipation.
Only then can a perfect drink crafted with a customer's life story be created.
In other words, what you get from your drink is down to luck, so don't overthink it. Indecisiveness has no place when it comes to enjoyment.
But yeah, no, it's not my thing. I don't like the effects, sure. Nothing of that sort.
Can this be used for mixing drinks? Oh, and there's a note underneath. Exchange with your precious thing. Oh, what should we exchange for it? And who should we give?
Give it a bag of trash. You put a bag of trash into the empty cup.
Hey, what are you doing? You can't just throw trash. No way. The words on the note
It's
are
like,
changing.
but that's the thing though, the Trailblazer loves trash cans more than anything. So of course he would want to give up this trash if it's important to him.
Something feels weird about this.
Ooh, is that a sticker? Yeah, I got a sticker.
Hey, look at all these chips scattered everywhere.
A few days ago, an actor from the Iris family came. Caused a ruckus with Siobhan. Those chips must have gotten scattered during all the chaos.
Like, I could only imagine how intense that scene must have been.
It turned out to be a landslide victory.
That being said, opening a bar in this place, filled with monsters, is quite a feat. Siobhan must have a lot of tricks up her sleeve, right?
You'll have to ask her yourself to find out. But I have a feeling she won't budge unless you impress her with an incredible drink.
I'm working on it. Oh, hey, clock boy. Yeah, I can fix you up. Is she, okay. Oh, Domo Potato Egg, welcome! Thank you so much for the raid! Domo, welcome, raiders! Let's see, can I get you a shout out? But yeah, welcome, raiders! Hello, I'm Blade DeLune, Kitsune Hunter / Animal Tamer. As you can see, I am doing the honk stars. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, hope you had a good stream. I hope you had fun with Coral Island. I've heard of that game. How is it? Something's preventing him from getting over there. Yep, thanks, Cosmic. It's like, what am I supposed to do? It's cute and cozy. How's Honkai? Did I pull for Sunday? No, I didn't pull for Sunday yet. Okay, I got the path. It's like I'm catching up with the Penacony story, so it's like I've been doing Aventurine stuff. I do have Aventurine and Acheron. I did build them, so that's all settled. I don't want it erased. It's like, oh no, my problem is that I have like several other imaginary characters. It's like, I have like one of every element and then like 4 imaginary characters, because I'm free to play. Oh my goodness, how am I supposed to do this? Oh, there we go. But yeah, if you gotta eat or sleep or whatever, by all means go ahead. Otherwise, kick back, relax, and enjoy the show. I probably am gonna wrap up in a few minutes though, but we can just continue to raid trade, so.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the
Thanks again for the raid. But yeah, no, I could even show you my characters right now that I have built. Yeah, it's like I got Acheron recently, I got Aventurine recently. I have Asta, Natasha, Argenti, Fire, not Traveler, Blazer, Trailblazer. I got since they gave away 5 stars for free, I got Himiko finally. And I had her materials already prepared, so I was able to just have her ready immediately. I have Sele, I have Silverwolf, I have Donghong, Dragon version, I have Locha, I have Weltz, I have March 7th, Tingyun, Serval, Donghong, and OG, and that's all I have built. That's it. And as you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 imaginary characters. More than anything else. It's like I have like 3 fires, 4 imaginaries, 2 electrics, only like 1 wind, like 1 ice. I don't have a lot of characters built, so that's why I'm like, Sunday's cool. I like it. I dig the dude, especially since he really put adventuring in his place. But I have so many other imaginary characters. You know what? I could at the very least do a warp. I'll do a warp for him. Just one, so I can say I tried. There you go, I made an attempt.
Life's just like a game of tiles. You never know what's gonna come up next.
Alright, so I still gotta get ingredients for this drink. Like, that's the part of the story I'm on, is getting the drink. It's like, yeah, I'll serve you some, non-alcoholic beverages. And I'm like, I like the way you think. Because I don't like the alcohol. So the fact that he offered non-alcoholic drinks, I'm like, I like this dude.
It's Soul Glad! But I thought they didn't sell Soul Glad at the bar. Let's give it a shake. Nice, it's still fizzy and has a long shelf life.
Yeah.
That's possible.
Whoops.
You see Soul Glad everywhere these days. So it wouldn't be a surprise if someone brought a bottle here. Why don't they sell Soul Glad in this bar? Did something happen?
It's all about the bartender's pride. It wouldn't make sense for customers to come here and order drinks they can find anywhere else. That's the mindset I use when I brew my coffee.
Ah, they want to be special.
You're right, Himiko. That's quite a stack. Not sure if it's enough.
I don't know, I can see if there's anything else around here.
I'm looking.
Check my posture.
Bottle. The liquid inside looks beautiful. And the label reads Dream Syrup.
Thick, with a in parentheses.
Date is half an amber era ago.
Woo-wee!
Ugh, drinking this stuff can't lead to anything good. That's for sure.
Maybe it hasn't expired yet.
The syrup is turned clumpy. I definitely don't want to drink this, even if it's not expired.
Did you find the bottle of syrup I've been hoarding? Don't worry, it's all just a dream, and it won't upset your stomach. It's been aging for years and should have a refined taste by now.
It's like, don't worry, nothing ever goes rotten in dreams.
Perfect for
Yeah, infinite food forever.
Ugh. Then we'll keep it for now.
Yeah, that might cause dental damage. Have some rot.
Haven't I made myself clear enough, Miss Amiki? The Dream Jolt hostelry only welcomes guests who want to enjoy a drink to their heart's content. I'm sorry, but I'm not interested in your proposal.
Yeah, exactly. Dream syrup
talent.
thick with 2
You
C's.
attract a huge audience. You're destined for the Iris stage, not for this rundown shack. Come with me. We'll become the talk of Penacony, a shining light.
Damn, this girl's so cool. She has women coming up to her like, come with me. Be with me. You deserve better.
Need you.
As you see, I'm entertaining my guests. Don't make me repeat myself.
Fine. If you don't come along, I'll just sit here and not go anywhere else. Give me a sparkling drink. Sweet. With extra ice.
Just one moment.
What's her deal? We can't discuss the case with other people hanging around the bar.
Hey, can you do that clockwork trick of yours again?
Yeah, can you emotionally manipulate this person for us? It's like, how come even you, though?
Time is running out. We need to hurry.
Yeah, true. We are on a time limit. They don't know we're on a time limit, but I know we're on a time limit.
You're one of Siobhan's guests, right? I just don't...
Yeah. Let me manipulate your emotions. Let's make you depressed. Make you so sad you run away.
It's ridiculous, right? Our paths were never meant to cross, yet I'm still holding on to her. I'm too timid and shy, longing to shine but afraid.
Oh no, I don't think it's working.
Spotlight. I need her guidance because I'll never be able to do anything alone. You don't know Siobhan's past, and you have no clue how radiant.
She's like, only I could understand her.
Even among the talented Iris family, her skill was unmatched. I know she probably thinks I'm just trying to ride her fame to get ahead. But all I want is for her to reclaim her place.
You feel an inexplicable mix of bitterness and sweetness that permeates the air. The next moment, that emotion turned to a liquid filling your goblet. Woo!
She's still not leaving.
I just don't.
Alright, how about I make her pissed off then? Be like, alright, fine, I'm leaving.
Those darn Iris jerks! They're the ones who forced Siobhan into hiding here, running this pesky bar. It's all their dirty scheming. I get it now. She's not leaving because she doesn't want to run into them again.
Sure, whatever you think.
I can help clear the way for her.
It's like, I can help her.
I'll go back and write a letter to the Dream Master, exposing the crimes committed by the Iris family. Siobhan will definitely appreciate it.
Are you sure about that?
Things might get out of control if she gets any angrier. I need to come up with another plan.
I just don't get why she won't leave this place. This rundown shack with no customers whatsoever.
Okay, how about happy? I don't know.
I've seen it. The moment when Siobhan...
It's like, I don't know what emotions to make this woman.
The crowd is going wild. Applause crashing like waves. The aroma of irises fills the air. A beautiful melody playing. Ribbons dancing around us.
And the taste is sweeter than honey. I've seen that scene countless times in my dreams, and every time it mesmerizes me. That's why I have to bring her back to that world, no matter what it takes. Want to raise a glass, my attentive listener? Let's consider it a toast to my far-fetched dream.
That's nice? Question mark? Like you poured peak of white grape soda into your tall glass as the rims gently clinked.
Well, talking to you has got me feeling a bit down. My thoughts are swirling, making my mind clear, and bringing tears to my eyes. Maybe I should find a place to reflect on what Siobhan truly means to me.
Yeah, go process those emotions of yours.
Please, pass it on to her. I'm leaving now.
Okay, bye.
That's good for her. Radiant dreams may be enticing, but they're nothing more than dreams. Her drink is on the house. Please keep the money.
Oh, thank you for the follow.
When you're
Domo,
ready, go to
welcome.
Gallagher. I can tell he's itching to show off his skills.
Alright.
That being said, mixing a drink is way simpler than you'd imagine. Just pick your favorite ingredients, toss them in a glass, mix it up, and it's done. So go ahead, explore the bar.
Yeah, I got
Nice work.
ingredients.
Let me take a look. You found some interesting ingredients there. Now, take your pick. Each drink has its own unique flavor, and the base ingredient sets the tone for the initial taste and the lingering aftertaste.
Alright, maybe some grape soda?
The original formula is said to be Nunu's favorite drink. It's sour and bitter, and the bubbles burst in your throat like swallowing rusty chains, evoking thoughts of dungeons and prisons.
That sounds terrible!
Now that you've chosen the base, it's time to pick the adjunct. The ingredient that'll create a marvelous chemical reaction with the base. It should give an unforgettable taste without overpowering the main tone.
Have some endurance for that fucking prison.
Not very intense, yet evocative. After those despicables sent Mikhail away, I found myself lost in the wilderness of my dreams. They say that even the dirt here oozes with sweetness. All I tasted was stoic bitterness.
Mikhail.
Almost there. Let's pick a decoration. Which style do you prefer? Anything you need, I've got it.
Yeah, it's like I wanted a drink, not a history lesson. Yeah, I'll take a lemon.
The IPC's favorite. Ambitious, aren't you? Well, it's done.
Yippee! I
Here's to
made
you,
a
Trailblazer,
drink!
with this glass of even the wicked. To the sad truth.
Well done, Gallagher.
It's like, makes me curious what other combinations I could have gotten, but, you know, I think this is
So,
okay.
Are you satisfied?
Probably.
Oh, the flavors. They're way more sophisticated than Soul Glad.
The richness and layers of these flavors are a masterpiece, especially with the adjuncts. I can taste the spicy and sour notes with a hint of sweetness. I'm not entirely sure what it all means. Maybe Mr. Gallagher can shed some light on it.
Well, if you're expecting a profound answer, I'm afraid I'll disappoint you. The imagery it implies is pretty
For
straightforward.
mine, you just made something super
Just a
sweet.
glimpse
Fair enough.
of what this dream
You got a
truly
drink
tastes
called A Dream Within a Dream. I don't know if it means Abdelulu or not. It means you're in Inception. In Inception.
With that, Mikhail?
Like, quick, spin your totem. Yeah, Mikhail.
That name does sound familiar. When you got
I'm like, I want to, like,
schoolgirl. I think I heard someone calling that name. Do you remember?
I was right about you. You guys seem to know quite a bit. And now there's no reason to hide anything from you anymore. Let's dig deeper into the case.
Okay, so someone did like make a compilation of what drinks you can get. Ah. Okay. I'll have to post this on Discord maybe.
The clues the family has. It seems that Firefly isn't a local or an invited guest.
Yeah, because you can make some cool drinks out of this.
She's a stowaway. She managed to fool me at first. My age must be getting the best of me. But here on the planet of festivities, stowaways are a common sight. You're bound to run into one sooner or later.
Like, yeah, we do have a Discord
wasted no time
for anyone interested.
We only received bad news, and the trickiest kind at that. She simply vanished, leaving no trace in the dreamscape or reality, as if she had never come to Penacony at all.
Huh? Does that mean...
Like, is she a ghost?
A clever metaphor. You were making a metaphor, right?
No.
Let me be frank. This case, actually, is unlike anything the Bloodhound family has dealt with before.
Dealt with before? So, death does happen in Penacony, if I understand correctly.
You've witnessed it, so there's no need to hide. Even the shiniest city has its dark side. We're all adults here. Surely I don't need to explain too much to you. Confronting the family based on that alone would be naive. Death may occur in sweet dreams. So what? Such events are highly unlikely and only affect a tiny number of people. If you really want to delve deeper into this case, you need to understand the true problem with the family.
I guess it's time to tell the story of that Mikhail.
You're very perceptive. The Astral Express has received that music box too,
It's like,
right?
are we gonna go into another exposition moment? It's like,
there's a message.
I just made drinks!
Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
That's the exact wording.
Hey, why are you laughing? Wait, did you write it? It's quite poetic.
No, but I'm the officer in charge of this case, so how could I not know? I'm sure you must have noticed that this message didn't come from the family. You might have even guessed that the relationship between the family and the Watchmaker isn't as close as it seems.
That's just our speculation.
It's very sus.
Actually, it's hard to believe that the father of Penacony and its actual managers are at odds.
Now I can assure you that your speculation is absolutely correct. The family has considered the Watchmaker an enemy for a long time, but the Hounds haven't been able to track
It's
it
like,
down.
oh, are they allies? It's like, no, they fucking hate each other. They don't get along at all.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why the family allowed the Watchmaker to send out such a ridiculous message to the outside world? Inviting you here and causing chaos?
So, you want to seize this opportunity to expose the Watchmaker?
Well, now you understand why the Oak family authorized the Nameless to assist in the investigation, but kept you in the dark, right? Because the Watchmaker is not the legend of the Land of the Dreams at all. He's the most shameful stain in the history of Penacony, and he's the root cause of all the anomalies in the dreamscape.
Well, shit. What does this have to do with, Mikhail?
You don't get it? Well, I mean, Mikhail, the betrayer of the family, he's the Watchmaker.
Oh, well, that's something. Sometime later.
Here we are, Clock Studios theme park, the most popular entertainment center in Penacony.
Wait, aren't we supposed to be discussing the Watchmaker? I would have expected you to take us to maybe a library or an archive room of...
The culture of a city reflects its history in the most authentic way. To you, it's a fun place. But to me, It's a prison for the planet's past. You know that Penacony used to be the IPC's prison planet, right? All the prisoners were brought here, helping the Garden of Recollection salvage the leaking memoria from the macro void. The prolonged exposure to high concentrations of memoria caused a unique phenomenon. The dreams of countless prisoners intersected and overlapped, and people started meeting each other in their dreams, living lives that were almost identical to reality.
That doesn't sound good.
But everything has a price, and sweet dreams are no exception. In the end, the dream world was unable to alleviate the suffering of prisoners in reality. One of the prisoners broke free from the IPC's shackles and fought for freedom. He is Hanu, the great leader of Dreamville, the great peacemaker, and the faithful companion of the underdogs.
So the character Hanu is based on a real person?
History is always written by the winners. However, it's undeniable that Clocky is an animation that draws from Penacony's actual history. These characters not only exist in Dreamville, but also in the distant past. Once you realize this, you'll understand why we're here.
Alright. Well, we're gonna check out this big old amusement park tomorrow. We're done for today. It's like, I was trying to wait for the next point to stop, but I didn't expect it to take so long, but that's okay. It all worked out. Well, thank you so much for coming. I will continue that raid train, and like I said, we'll see more of what's going on tomorrow. Yeah, I see somebody I can raid. Yes, I know, Cosmic. It's like, but as you can see, it's like, I kept being locked in. Oh, thank you for the follow. Arigato. It's like, because it's like, there was like so many cutscenes and everything. It's like, this game has very long cutscenes. So I was like, I don't know where to stop. It's like, when will it let me stop? But yeah, we'll resume this tomorrow. Alright, good night, everyone. Rest well, eat your vegetables, and have some sweet, sweet dreams. Good night!